Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. Hope everybody is doing well on this 4th day of June. Ready to go for some Wednesday night baseball. Now, of course, this one is on Amazon Prime, so just a little warning there. But yeah, Yanks going for the series win, looking to clinch the series win over Cleveland tonight at Yankee Stadium. They enter play, of course, remaining in first place in the American League East, as they've been for pretty much the strong majority of the year. 37-22 entering play tonight. Been a good season, obviously. Been a fun, well, I shouldn't say a fun time consistently with the last couple watch parties, but last night was certainly a good time. Obviously, the Dodgers series was whatever, but as of, whether it be Sunday, but more so just last night's win and kind of getting back to normal. And that's certainly what yesterday felt like. First things first, shout out to Carlos Rodon. I know we gas these guys up like in stream, and it's not like a thing where we lack conversation regarding how good Carlos Rodon has been, but I just want to really just kind of be able to say the stats out loud on stream. I mean, a 2.49 ERA as we sit here on June 4th is a number that many Yankee fans, myself included, never really were sure we'd see in pinstripes, and that's not because, for Carlos Rodon, that is, in pinstripes. And I think for a long time, people were still giving Rodon a little bit too much shit. He was good last year, and to be honest, didn't get, in my opinion, enough credit for that. So I was looking forward to him kind of just repeating what he did. And that was a guy that was a 16-game winner, ERA that was sub-4, but really, take out one bad month, he was in the lower threes, and I was looking forward to a complete season of that. Well, if not for Max Fried and Tarek Skubal, we'd be talking Carlos Rodon Cy Young candidacy right now. Wins his 8th game of the season last night, went 7 innings, which seems like he does every single time out. But yeah, shout out Carlos Rodon, incredible season. WHIP gets lowered to .93, and he's on the verge of 98 strikeouts. Or excuse me, he's at 98 strikeouts, on the verge, of course, of 100. But anyways, shout out Carlos Rodon. And also, I just kind of want to keep discussing last night's game a little bit, because I was doing the highlights, and it was just like awesome game last night. There were so many things, and particularly the back-to-back homers with Jazz and Volpe. But really, just to discuss Jazz here, the homer will come up here in a moment. But I mean, even that little dinky dunk single he had for his first hit back from the IL, he ends up scoring on that DJ single. Now, here's the homer. It was electric. And, we'll see what kind of player Jazz is, whether it's like a power first guy. We discussed yesterday, what do we want from Jazz? And for me, it's play good defense at third, which I have full hope that he will, and he looked good last night, and he was good last year. But get the OBP, keep it at above 320, which isn't a crazy ask, and just get on the base pass with that, and Jazz is a weapon, man. All we had after Jazz dunked in a single was we had a walk, and then DJ LeMahieu, shout out to him, he comes through. But it's besides the homer that Jazz hit, which was awesome, and it was badass, and that was huge. It was the go-ahead homer. Of course, that and as well as Volpe's was the difference in the game. But everything else I saw with Jazz just gets me excited for his return. Whether it be just the energy, the speed is the main thing I'm getting at here. But I was kind of worried about, speaking of DJ, once DJ returns, even if he's hitting a little bit, which he did last night and he has for a couple games now, Deej, does his style of play really fit the team? And I was saying that because, he's of course older, he's slower, and we have guys like Jazz, we have guys like Volpe. The whole team, for the most part, is in a much more athletic state than it's really ever been since I started watching the Yankees, to be honest, which majority goes back to 2011. This team is insanely athletic, and I was wondering, even if DJ hits a little bit, what can he really, does he fit into this squad? Well, if he is going to hit a little bit, silly me for even worrying about that question, because that's another example we saw last night where Jazz gets a second, and DJ, at least small sample size, we're seeing him hit the ball well. Now, the stats still aren't looking great, but even yesterday, he only got that one knock, I believe, right? But he hit the ball hard 2 other of his ABs, and he's kind of gotten unlucky to a degree. But after that game and after his 4-hit performance on Sunday, DJ's up to an 86 WRC+. So what I'm getting at here is, with all the athleticism that surrounds DJ LeMahieu, if he can be a dude that just drives in singles out of the 9-hole, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I'm not by any means imagining a playoff lineup or even roster with DJ LeMahieu on it, but let's get to our lineup today. This is fucking awesome, dude. This 1 through 9. So Wells is back in there. And you of course see that the only player without above league average WRC plus of 100 or higher is DJ LeMahieu, which he's batting ninth. That's fine to begin with, but we know he's looking good. Excuse me. Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, LeMahieu. I kind of just want to take a minute and just appreciate this because it's exciting to watch. And not even just exciting to watch. I don't know if that does it justice. It's just like, it's very a content feeling going into each and every game, especially now with Jazz back, and you get Volpe and Wells down to the lower third, which Wells for the most part has been, but Volpe, we've been seeing him bat fifth, bat sixth a lot of the season. Now there's not really much reason for that to happen. And shout out to Volpe. That was another awesome part of last night's game. He hits his seventh homer of the year, and now he's at a 114 WRC plus. So just like the state of the lineup, which even before Jazz's return, and it's not all to do with Jazz. It just he came back yesterday, so he's the story regarding the lineup. But it's been deep all year long. It's just something about, especially when Wells is in there. And shout out to Ascar, who's actually been better than Wells this year. He, I think, entered yesterday with a 105 WRC plus. Wells has struggled. He's got to be better, although looked pretty good in LA. Still though, like Wells is our starting catcher, and you imagine he will get it going. Just a nice lineup to look at. It just is. Now what's also interesting here is they're doing Rice and Grisham back to back again at the top, and it is for the Guardians they got Luis L. Ortiz going, which as you see we faced him back on the 23rd of April and scored 4 runs off him. Now he did strike out 8 guys, but you're going to see the highlight footage here. This is where Judge tripled off him to begin the game. You'll see a Paul Goldschmidt RBI single. Ben Rice had an RBI single, and I think Goldschmidt may have had another RBI as well a couple innings later. But anyways, right-handed pitcher going for the Guardians is the point. And now we're seeing back-to-back games against a righty where Grisham and Rice are at the top ahead of Judge, which is just a little bit interesting. And then with that, you have Bellinger behind Judge, as we've seen, but Bellinger now behind Judge in the 4 slot with Goldschmidt batting 5th. It's interesting. We were discussing yesterday, I think most of you guys were in agreement. I would go, and I'm not complaining here, like, I just gloated over the lineup, like, we're fucking chilling, but if it were up to me, if Dan Rourke were manager, what a world that would be. Judge 2, Rice 3, Goldie 4, Belly 5 is where I would go. And then, to be honest, I may even put Volpe 6, Jazz 7, but, Jazz looked freaking great yesterday, so whatever. I'm not complaining about nothing. It is just kind of interesting, the back-to-back lefties in Grisham and Rice up top. And it's not even so much a lefty thing, because what this probably is the Yankees with this assembly of players, these 9 guys, there's going to be back-to-back lefties somewhere. So they'd rather be Grisham and Rice compared to, like, Bellinger and Jazz, because Jazz against lefties gets he's pretty rough against lefties. But anyways, forget all that. Lineup looks good. On the bump for the Yanks tonight, let's discuss that, is Clark Schmidt, who, it doesn't ever feel like it, really. But, like, I knew Clark threw 6 shutout against the Angels last week. But I'm putting in these stats, and I even see, like, the ERA sub 4, which I, like, vaguely remember, like, oh, Clark's ERA is below 4. It just doesn't feel like it. And this is, like, a compliment to Clark. He's just as solid as can be, man. Like, there's nothing really that flashy about him. Like, very rarely will it look like he's locked in. Like, you're not going to get those days, at least so far into his career. This is not an insult. Like, when Max Fried is dealing, it's like, lock in, we're in for a treat today. Same with what we've seen from Carlos Rodon. And that just goes along with, if a dude's an ace or not. But Clark Schmidt's not, and that's okay. He's a very, very solid, like, number 3, number 4 starter. And 4 out of his last, he made 5 starts in May. 4 of those 5, or maybe it was 5 out of 6. I think it's 4 out of the 5. We'll say that to be safe. He completed 6 innings in May. So, if you just want to go off that alone, that's very valuable. And he's pitching well. ERA, now below 4. Whip still a little bit high. He's walking a decent amount of guys. But you kind of just go into each game not like pumped up, or each Clark starter, not like pumped up to watch him per se, but you just feel like, all right, we're going to have a chance to win today. And there's a good chance he's going to pitch into the 6th inning and just give a respectable big league effort, which is not like an insult whatsoever. It's like one of the highest compliments I can give a pitcher that's not an ace. It's like, you just are a dude we can trust. And he'll go tonight against the Guardians, which they're 1 through 9. Kwan, Martinez, Ramirez, Santana, Manzardo, Schneemann, Arias, whatever it is, Naylor, Jones. So they're 1 through 9. And you'll notice they only have 1 righty in there against Clark, which, if you can do that, that is the way to go. Now, he's improved against lefties. That used to be kind of his Achilles heel. Not kind of, it was. Like, lefties would rake him. That has improved significantly, but it still is his weaker side. Lefties hit him better than righties do. So we'll see what he does against Cleveland tonight. Not that I'm ever really going to worry about this Cleveland offense, at least at this current state. But yeah, Clark on the bump for the Yanks. For the Guardians, again, it is Luis L. Ortiz, who we faced earlier in April and did pretty well against him, although he did strike out 8 guys, but 5 walks, 4 earned runs total. Judge was so close to this being gone. But yeah, I'm kind of like hoping for, not kind of, I always am, but like I'm hoping Judge goes deep. The average has fallen down a little bit, and this is only because, it's so hard to hit 400 that if you just go like 1 for 4, even the other night, he went like 2 for 5 with a homer, and his stats like declined. It was crazy. Would like to see Judge go deep and rack up a couple hits or more. But honestly, I want to see the homers. 400 is nice and all. That might even, I don't want to say be a pipe dream, but like I knew it was hard to hit 400, but like just seeing the way how quickly it can fall off if you just have like a 1 for 4 day or a couple 1 for 4 days, like your average drops from 401 to 391. Now I think he's in the 380s. I want to see him hit some homers, but let me know what you're feeling for today's game, though, chat. Predictions. How do you think Clark's going to do? I'll just predict like 6 innings, 2 runs, maybe 6 innings, 3 runs. I think we'll hit Luis Ortiz decently well. And with that, I'm almost wanted to predict Jazz going deep again, man. It's so good to have Jazz back, dude. And there was a lot of good sound in the postgame last night. I was like kind of way too busy overall today. I wanted to post some of it on Yanks Ave. But some really good quotes like, from Jazz and how he's felt so welcomed in New York, even though he's only, he's been here for a while now, but still, it's last July, so less than a year. And he was saying, like, it feels like I've been here my whole career. And it's like, yo, word, we love you. Like, we really, really do. And I did make a separate post on Yanks app today just saying how good it was to have him back. It's nice because the team without him, I was feeling like still like, yo, I love this team. And then you add him back and it's like, yo, we had this young and upcoming core that's like here and established kind of, or on its way to being established. And, Rice, Volpe's finding his stroke now. Wells, of course, Jason, and all headed by Aaron Judge, the most prime jewel ever to come out of a farm system. And then it's like, yo, you get Jazz back, and it's like, he's young too. He's a veteran that also is still just like 26 years old, and we have him under control for next year. And he's an awesome player. He's a fun player, which is stuff I don't often really care about when it comes to like vibes and like swag and all that shit. But like, yo, if you're good, and it's really the fact that he loves being a Yankee so much. Like that's where the vibes do matter to me. We've discussed this a lot. And Jazz, you just feel that through the screen. And that homer yesterday, I want to watch it again. Let me skip forward a little bit. This shit was badass. A little like skip and a hop he does. Like, yo, fire me up. Fire me up. So shout out to Jazz, of course, back in the lineup today. Batting 6 and playing third again. Also want to discuss Devin Williams really quick, man. Like, not ideal yesterday, obviously, but when Weaver goes down, what do we worry about? Like, the Yankees are now without their closer. They're going back to Devin Williams. Some people will be concerned that now that means we're going to have a increase in blown saves. Okay, fair. I trust Devin Williams more, I think, than most do at this point. And I'm not going to make this whole little segment about Devin Williams about how he looked pretty good yesterday, to be honest. Like, his stuff looked good, and he kind of got screwed. But even just that aside, like, we can make it black and white, and this should, in my opinion, keep people calm for the most part for the time being. Did he get the save? Yes, he did. One game, we made it through without Luke Weaver. We got the save yesterday. So, while it wasn't exactly pretty, and there's, like, it could have been way worse. There was a lot of just weird shit. I don't want to say weird shit, but like, his stuff looked fine, I thought. And like even that double that Santana hit to left center was kind of just like a well-placed dunker in a way. It wasn't like destroyed. So yeah, I still, for the most part, trust Devin Williams. We'll see if he gets a little more comfortable. He definitely looks like he has more of the yips in the ninth, but one game through, we're doing fine. You got the save. So I want to shout out Devin Williams for that. Also, we'll leave it on the lineup. We have first pitch in about 15 minutes. There was some updates. Also, what was I going to say? Let me see here. So when I see text while I'm streaming, it always fucking throws me off. Jason Dominguez, of course, not in the lineup today. He's still considered day-to-day, and he's available off the bench to pinch run. I believe he was also... I'm just going to pull up Twitter here to make sure I have this all correct. Also, we have some light Stanton news that we'll get to in a moment. Where was the... Okay, so Jason said his thumb is feeling better today. He's received treatment and may resume swinging a bat. Today, Boone says he's available off the bench as a pinch runner. So not in the lineup again, but Jason is not on the IL either. It's still like a day-to-day thing. He's feeling better. Might even swing a bat today. Well, I mean, if he's going to swing a bat, I mean, probably should do it soon. The game's about to start. But whatever. He's not in the IL. Jason's all good. Just not playing tonight. For Stanton, we still don't know when he's doing rehab. But there is... we're still trending optimistically. Like, we know he's swinging the bat, although he did not today. But the plan is for him to head back to New York, I believe. He had a workout today in Tampa, actually, and he's likely to head back to New York. Boone says doesn't know what the next step, if it's a rehab assignment or what. Hopefully we'll know within the next 24 hours. So we kind of been knowing this, but like we're getting there. We're getting there. We just don't have an exact timetable just yet on rehab, but he's on his way. He's on his way. So looking forward to that. But yeah, I think that's about all I got for the pregame chat. Game 2 against Cleveland. Reminder, tonight's game is on Amazon Prime. Hope everybody's had a fantastic Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. And yeah, yo, all we got to do now, kick back, relax, watch some Yankee baseball. It's so nice being at home. I know I say it all the time, but like I'm going to appreciate games at Yankee Stadium. I don't want to say I'm going to appreciate because that makes it seem like it's going away. Like we're going to have our home games, like we'll have our road games. There's just something about, man, like summertime, Wednesday night. It's gorgeous outside today, yo. Goddamn, like 80-something degrees. And in Hoboken, man, like people just freaking... Spring fever is like... Or summer fever, I should say, is like a thing. Like crazy here. Everybody was walking around, like nice and hot out. I went to the gym before, a nice chest day, yo. I love this time of year. And I love being here with you guys. So kick back, relax. We got first pitch coming up in about 14 minutes. You guys do your thing in the chat, of course. Predictions, whether that's Homer predictions, Clark Schmidt predictions, which I feel like a Clark prediction, like what do you really say? Like, and this is, again, like a confidence him. Like, I'm just going to go into every start kind of assuming like a quality start, really, or better. But like 6 innings, 2 runs, 3 runs, word up. But yeah, what do you got going deep tonight, Chad? I mean, I'm rooting for the Judge Homer. Outside of him, though, I'll say, man, I kind of want to say Jazz is going deep again. Wouldn't mind Wells, too. But anyways, go ahead and drop predictions in the chat. I'm going to get everything ready to go on the back end here for Yanks Ave. And, yeah, I'll be with you guys in a moment. How about some MLB TV elevator music in the meantime? And then I'll pull up the chat in about 2 or 3 minutes. Alrighty, Chad, how we doing, y'all? Let me get some big thing that like I'm gonna go set up my recordings and it takes literally 30 seconds. But all right, let me get you guys up. How we doing, yo? How the hell we doing? Hope it's been as I said, fantastic Wednesday for everybody. And again, even if it hasn't been, yo, like it's fucking over now. You're just watching ball. Or maybe it's not over. Maybe some of you are. I know some of you guys watch us while at work, which is hype. We'll get you through it. We'll get you through it though. Don't you worry. But all right, what do we got? Let me pull up the chat. Doing that right now. I'm going to take a quick sip of my salted caramel coffee. Shout out to coffee. Why'd I say it like that? What am I, from fucking New York or something? What the hell? Coffee. Salted caramel. Shout out Gregory's. Anyways, yo, Hector, Julia, Steve, Christian, Eli, Luna, and Morgan, moderating in the chat. Angel McPherson. Hey, my boy Matt. What's good, yo? John Blom. Good to see you, man. How you been? Jazz, Ryan Nelson, Steve Willis, Ian Dower. Like that. You new around here? Anyways, new faces, welcome. Good to have you guys, and of course, all the regulars as well. Yeah, yo, I see somebody mention it's like 85 degrees where they're at. It was hot today, man. Still is. I got the AC pumping. So I'm cool in here, but it's fucking summer, dude. And it's awesome. Like, this is what we're supposed to be doing, chat. Like, you're in America, you're a baseball fan, like, this fucking shit is scripted for us to just thrive. Hot weather outside, AC inside, Yankees at home, Wednesday night baseball. Only complaint might be because of the games on Amazon Prime. But hey, find a stream. Find a stream. And if not, I got you too. I don't do play-by-play, by the way, if you're new. We kind of just vibe and watching here. But anyways, what up, D? Good to see you, yo. Shout out Hector. You're at the park, Hector? Hell yeah, dude, if you're there. Boog Niner, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. What's up, Wesley? How we doing? We got Tane. We got MLB Channel. Luann, how we doing? Luann's predicting Volpe to go deep for his 8th homer of the year. That'd be hype. Down for that. Christian says, I got Jazz and Judge going deep tonight. Belly and Wells got to get the bat going. Yeah, Belly's cooled down. It would be nice to see him get heated up again. Hurt down to get Ryan Helsey as a rental this year, and we need another arm in the pen. Yeah, I forget who mentioned Ryan Helsey. Who the heck mentioned Ryan Helsley to me? Who was I talking to? I don't know, but I kind of like push back on it. I don't really see it. I mean, the Cardinals have been playing well, if I'm not mistaken. Like, and they're kind of in it in the Central, or at least like in the wild card race. So I can't imagine they would trade away Helsley. Like, the Cardinals don't really roll that way. I imagine if they have a chance to be in it, they'll go for it. But when it comes to relief help, like, I'm down. I trust the Yankees always with that. So I mean, it may be a guy we're not thinking of. When we really start like perusing the trade market, it's going to be about a starting pitcher and infielders. One infielder, either a second or a third baseman. For now, we're chilling. Yo, shout out to D. D with a $5 super chat. You don't got to do that, D. I appreciate you though. Thank you. Just says I haven't donated in a long while with the what is that, the Italian thing? Hell yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, D. You're the best. Thank you. All right, Yankee fan, just be chill and don't be annoying, and you can hang out. I got to give the front office credit on the Goldschmidt signing. He's been so consistent this year. Yeah, Wesley. Yeah. Dude. Now, he actually had a rough couple days. Doesn't change the point at all. But, yeah, man, I mean, it's now no longer a start to the season. He's just having a great year, Paul Goldschmidt. And I was excited about the Goldschmidt signing. I was on board for it. I do got to be honest. Like, I started to walk it back with the way the rest of the offseason went. Because when they got Goldschmidt, I thought it meant, like, we're going to make another big splash elsewhere. And, I can't totally lie. Like, while individually all these moves I was pumped about, the overall vibe leaving the offseason, because we still were without, at the time, like a starting third baseman, like to go out and get a legit infielder, I came out of the offseason like kind of feeling like bummed out a little bit. It was maybe like a B- at best. So even still, like, while I wasn't a hater, like, they're kind of proving me wrong too. Like, I was on board with the Goldschmidt signing, but not. I was like, all right, that's gonna be fine. Like, we can do that. That's working out. That's gonna work out all right as long as they make another move on top of that, which they didn't. But everything's gone perfect so far. Everything. I mean, the main thing is Fried, but dude, even probably just as much as a dude that has a 1.9 ERA has been the front runner for the American League Cy Young. Goldschmidt's been just as valuable on a 1-year deal too, and of course Bellinger. While struggling again, I mean, he's still at a 115 WRC plus. It's such a well-rounded team, and a team of likable dudes too, which is a nice little cherry on top. What's good, Narca? How we doing, man? How we doing? What's up, Amp? Good to see you. We got Jordan as well. DJ Fuck Williams last night, though. That inning doesn't happen if our second baseman can move. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, Jordan. Like, and you're so right, man. You're so right. With Deej, like, I don't look at it as like, oh, he can't move. That was just like a misread, rather. Now, of course, he definitely has declined in range as the years have gone on. Is this a play right here? No, this is a Santana double. Even this, man, was kind of like perfectly placed. I mean, it wasn't, a can of corn, but that wasn't exactly a booming double. It just took advantage of the gap in left center. Is this where the DJ play is? Yeah. I'm thinking of the DJ play in the 7th inning when Rodon was pitching. That was more frustrating. I guess this one right here, this is the single that made it a 1-run game. But even so, whether it's a ball like DJ should have gotten to or not, and that one's actually a tough play. That was just perfectly placed. But even so, like, it was not hard hit. And again, he got the save. But yeah, drop a like on the stream if you do not mind. And Luna's got goalie going deep tonight. That'd be cool. Down for that. And yeah, drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. What's up, Nicole? How we doing, yo? Good to see you. At least see Jazz and DJ switch again. DJ just has no range anymore. Yeah, that's something also I don't understand, Truth. Like, this is what I was saying a couple days ago. Like, I get the idea of, all right, if Jazz is back at third, that opens up second base for, more possibilities for a trade because there might be a wider market for second baseman than third baseman. But, we kind of, like, Jazz can do it. He can do second, he can do third. So why not just have Jazz play second, have Deej play third, and then, come the deadline, if there is a second baseman you want to get, move Jazz to third then. Like, he would do it. He'd be in a better place come July with all the experience he's had at third base now to switch back over than he was, when he first came over here last year, which was very on the fly. Just, all right, go play third, and he did quite well. I don't worry about Jazz at third, but also, yeah, like from a range perspective, third base, it is less range to cover. So, I mean, it can't be because they don't think DJ can play third, I would imagine. But, not to talk any crap about DJ, another good day yesterday because he had that big RBI single. And, again, there was at least one other AB where he hit the ball really hard, nothing to show for it. And, of course, the 4 hits on Sunday against the Dodgers. So, shout out DJ, not talking any crap at all, really. And it's, like I was saying earlier, it's nice to see him round out this order. Only guy, below a league average WRC+, but I don't feel like awful about DJ at all right now offensively, especially with him batting 9. Just look at that lineup, Chad. I mean, damn, bro. WRC plus is 140, 141, 241, 115, 143, 115, 114, and the lowest of the above league average is Wells at 100. Really want to see Wells get going. We've discussed that enough at this point, and he's been looking better. In LA, who's pretty solid. Anyways, broadcast is starting up, chat. Let's do it. Clark Schmidt on the bump for the Yanks. I mean, we still got a little bit of time, so keep chopping it up. I'm going to try to get the box score up here soon. But, what's everyone doing today, yo? Yo, shout out Bendy Straw. What up, Bendy? Bendy says, DJ's expected batting average on the season is 290. Fuck yeah, word. That adds up, man. Does it not pass the sniff test? You know what I'm saying? Jordan says, DJ also hasn't played in forever, so if he does turn around, he needs the reps. Yeah, I'm still not like a believer long term, to be honest. Oh, K looks terrific today. Holy shit. He's wearing like a nice, would you call it like a butterscotch colored suit? O'Neal looks really good too, but like a blue. Oh, man. Anybody else got yes on right now? K and O'Neal look fantastic. Anyways, with DJ, I don't fully even buy into it yet, but for now, it's clearly like he's got a little bit of a renaissance in him. Caden Irwin says, what up, Dan? Would you trade for Brendan Donovan? Yo, I mean, you go back to like the offseason blueprints that I do, or I should say used to do. I didn't do it this past year. 2023, I was all about Brendan Donovan. And so I still am, but it's kind of going off knowledge from like years past. I don't know what his situation is right now. What sticks out of my head is that he was like, wasn't he like a utility gold glove guy? He got on base a lot. I don't know what he's about right now. I think that would be awesome. But again, the Cardinals have played well. So I don't know, like people mentioned like a Ryan Helsley trade. I don't see them doing that. Like Brendan Donovan, I don't know. But as far as I'm still aware of the player, yes, absolutely, I would take on Brendan Donovan. Rashid Agbons says, I feel like DJ has something to prove. Which, sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes that's enough for a guy to just come back. And with Deej too, like we mentioned this, and this doesn't really mean that much. It's like a spring training cute conversation, but he does look to be in the best shape he's been in since, I would say, that really not just the last few years, but of the new contract. Like, this is probably the skinniest DJ's ever been. Not that he was ever like fat, but he kind of just had like a beer gut a lot of times. He didn't really have that anymore. So, I mean, there's a lot of parts about what we're seeing from DJ that does pass the eye test to where, like, when he mentions the expected 290 batting average, it's like, oh, I don't know if that's going to sustain long term, but so far it does add up. Like, it looks like DJ's swinging the ball well, or swinging the bat well. Anyways, Luna says, yo, damn, my MLB TV has been crashing out lately. It's weird. That is weird, Luna. You don't use a VPN, do you? Where are you at? Are you in market or out of market for your MLB TV? Yeah, where's Noah at? Hey, good for him, though, Chris. We don't judge. No, I wouldn't say that, Yankee fan. I think this team is better than 2017. Well, of course, better than 2017, no doubt. But more so in terms of excitement, it's like 2017. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like 2017 perfected, where it's like you have the excitement of new core, finding their footing, establishing themselves, and that's always the funnest brand of baseball to watch. Really, any team that like has surprises, but particularly like young kids doing their thing is awesome. But the veterans that are surrounding the young kids this year compared to 2017 is what makes all the difference in the world. I mean, it's really not even close. I know that's not the question. Like, nobody's doubting this team is better than the 2017 Yankees, but similar vibe with like the excitement surrounding the team, but it's so much better in my opinion. Either way, this year we're looking at the Stanton contract drops off big time. I hope we can lock and extend. What up, Wesley? Well, Stanton, he's in a control through 2020. I shouldn't say under control. His contract runs through 2027, so he has 2 more years after this. Stanton does. Reminder: tonight's game is on Amazon Prime, and yeah, we should have one more commercial break, and then it's first pitch time again. Clark Schmidt taking the ball for the Yanks, and 6 goals against LA Angels. 6 goals against the Angels last time out, but yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Of his 5 starts in May, 4 of those 5 he completed 6 innings. And he just kind of does it without being flashy, and that's fine. He's not an ace. He's not like a dude you're gonna watch and be like, yo, let's fucking go, Clark. Like he's gonna look locked in and amaze you on the mound. Like he's kind of just gonna get the job done, which is awesome. And we'll see what he does against Cleveland tonight. Again, they are loading up hella on lefties. Only 1 righty in the order, which lefties do hit Clark better, but not as much as they used to back in the day. You'll remember like 2023 or 20 lefties used to rake against Clark. He's improved on that. But, yeah, first pitch coming up in just a little bit. Clark Schmidt will be taking the bump. Yeah, tonight's game is on Prime, yep. Yes, sir, Mr. President. Yeah, but the money in Stanton's deal decreases apparently. Nah, Wesley. It might in terms of what we're paying him, like, but it goes by, what matters is the luxury tax, and the luxury tax is counted by the AAV. So with Stanton, I think the luxury tax hit for us is $22.5 million, or maybe $24.5 million. I think it's $24.5 million, and that's just what it is every single year. So same for Judge, for example, he's getting $360 over 9. There might be one year where he's getting 45, another year where he's getting like 33 for argument's sake, but it always will be $40 million per year on the tax on the payroll that's calculated. You know what I'm saying? So. Who is off the books this year? Well, Goldschmidt will be. But, man, and this is getting ahead of ourselves because shit could change quickly. But I'll already go out and say, yo, bring Goldschmidt back next year on a 1-year deal. But because he'll be 38 and you don't want to have too crazy high expectations, you bring him back just to platoon at first base against lefties. And then Rice will play first against righties. To me, that already seems like a no-brainer, even though it's banking on a 38-year-old next year. But, yeah, who else is... Who are our free agents this year? Damn, man, we're, locked in. I guess Grisham's a free agent. Yeah, Grisham's a free agent. Bellinger almost definitely won't be, because he has a player option for, 25, 28 million he'll probably pick up. But hey, honestly, if Bellinger hits 20 plus homers and has a 4+ WAR, 115 or 120 WRC plus with good defense, he probably would opt out or not exercise that option because he can get a 4-year deal possibly. So he could be a free agent. Anyways, forget all that chat because it's game time. It is game time. Kick back, relax, grab a beverage of your choice. I'm gonna get the box score in here, and yeah, let's do it. Wednesday Night Baseball. Good to see you guys again. And as always, one more time, probably a bunch more times, click like on the stream if you have not already. It does help out a lot. So if you haven't already, just really quick, click the like button. Or you're a piece of fucking shit. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Waiting for the box score. Clark's taking his warm-ups. And, yeah. Yo, by the way, chat, you know who hit me up today? It could be nothing. It could be nothing. But you know who hit me up today for a potential, partnership deal? Fucking Budweiser, yo. Can you imagine that? Yo. I don't like beer, but I will start liking beer if Yanks Ave gets a little Budweiser partnership. Can you imagine that? I ain't trying to, Aura Farm or nothing, but, that would be kind of my dad drinks, but Dan Work Sr. is a big Budweiser guy. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll keep you posted. Also, one more life update. Well, I'm not going to do this every single time, but we are, of course, 4 days nicotine-free now. Totally off the Zins. And now it's, officially out of my system, so it's in the past. Still waiting on the box score. But... Throwing a piece of gum. Box score coming shortly, chat, but we're about to get going, so... Let's do it, yo. Yankees Guardians, Wednesday Night Baseball. Clark Schmidt, Luis L. Ortiz. Second game back for Jazz.
Game set. Yankees
Yep.
won last night 3-2. Another great performance by Carlos Rodon.
I'm sorry. I just punched the mic.
To take another series. Their streak of 7 straight series won. Well, that was snapped in LA when they lost 2 out of 3 to the Dodgers. And there's also a good feeling, Paul, when you have Max Fried going tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, Max
Oh, give me the box score. Goddamn.
Clark Schmidt, coming off a great start.
There we go.
I mean, what else can you
All right,
say
box score
about
coming
this
in.
guy? So you've got your number 1 punch Fried, then you got Rodon. And I think if Schmidt gets back to where he's comfortable and getting back into a routine of pitching like he is now, you're going to have a pretty good rotation.
Well, the Guardians coming at 32-27. Yankees are 37-22. Stephen Kwan is ready. Clark Schmidt
Nice.
is ready.
Let's go, Clark.
Now let's do it. Here in the Bronx.
First pitch is a strike.
Ron Cole
1 sec on my
Corey
end.
Blazer at first, Alex Tosi at second, and Manny Gonzalez is over at third. Culpa is also the crew chief.
Bang. All right, yo. We're locked and loaded. Everything sound good? Look good?
One-on-one.
Here we go. Good to see you guys again, chat.
Well, to keep Quan off the bases, he has 8 stolen bases.
Quan off night last night. They kept
As always, we'll be checking in on the chat quite frequently. Early on, I like to lock in. Always want to make sure I do that. But you know we'll be chopping it up, chat.
1-2.
Look how official the iPad looks when it's on a stand. I feel like fucking President of the USA.
Last night, ballpark still filling up here on this Wednesday evening. Beautiful weather.
Here we go.
And a 1-2. Just a bit
Pitch.
outside with the cutter. Schmidt faced.
So I heard Boston won today, Chad. Is that true?
On April 21st, didn't fare well.
Via a walk-off homer that was, I guess, down the pesky pole. It was 308 feet. I imagine it hooked that pole. It had to have, from what I heard. 3-2 on Quan. So,
See Clark Schmidt. He'll try to use that cutter.
I think Boston's now 4 games under 500. This may not be updated. So that might have been their 30th win if they did win. It's updated as of this morning, these standings. So maybe tack on another win for Boston if that is accurate. But good for them. We'll face them on Friday. Lead-off walk for Quan. All good. All good. What's good, Marty Can? How you doing, yo? Affirmative, man. Shortest walk on this. Yeah, it had to have been. I only saw the tweet, but
36-19 against the Guardians since 2018. The total package, we've gone over it time and time again.
Yeah, yo, we'll see about the Budweiser thing. I don't get my hopes up or nothing.
Last night, and he is a 332 career average.
Yo, shout out to Eli. $5 super chat. My man says, "Hey, Dan, this game's on Prime." Oh, fucking shoot me in the head. That's a 2-run bomb. All right. All right. So the Guardians take a 2-0 lead. Not the end of the world. Just obviously not ideal. Let me read the super chat really quick. Shout out to you, Eli. I don't want to take away from this. Thank you so much, dude. You won't be heading tonight. That's good. I'll decide who should be the Yankees' target at the deadline. Starting pitching in the at an infielder for sure. We'll discuss further as we go along. But thanks so much, Eli. I'm way behind. Are you sure?
Eye on it, but there's no movement to it, and that just
According to my box score, I don't believe I am, but I will make sure I'm not. Thank you for the heads up. Anyway, so yeah, 2-0 Guardians lead. What else is there to say besides fuck? I don't think I'm behind. Strike and then it went right on there, so I think we're all right. Make sure you got me as live as YouTube is offering. They've been behind on your end. Anyways, let's go, Clark.
Right there, middle of the plate. I mean, obviously the cutter's meant to be on the corner on lefties, in on their hands, and the back door where it never really gets to the outside corner. Middle of the plate, not the best place for it.
The 0-2.
Shit's crushed, dog.
I mean, off the bat,
It's crushed, chat.
Unbelievably good pitch.
Word up, we're good? Hell yeah. What up, Morgan? He's in YouTube past. Chris goes, "You're almost inning behind. You haven't even seen a Grisham homer yet."
Looks so easy in slow motion, doesn't it?
Yeah, Schmidt does not suck. Jackson, knock it off, bro. What are we doing? Have a little fucking discipline, brother. Don't just start saying players suck because they're having a bad inning or a bad at bat. We don't do that.
Should be running.
1-2 on J-Ram. Damn! That's not gone, but that's...
And that's a base hit.
Yeah, cracked. Probably be a double, unless... Damn, good throw, Cap. Nobody out in a double, so... Not a good start. Really bad start, chat. Really bad start.
You get ahead, and it's the cut fastball again with little movement. And, you know, against the top 3 or 4 hitters, you can't get away with that, especially lefties. You've got to get that cutter in on their hands, which he did early in the count, and then left that one out over the middle of the plate. Ramirez on second.
Here is Carlos Santana.
That's the cutter in. You know, at some point, you're going to have to, if you don't have it immediately, go to the 2-seam fastball to try to get some rollovers, some ground outs.
Let's go, chat.
Really find that cut fastball to get to your bigger breaking ball later in the count.
No, man.
Fly ball right field.
That ain't gone.
Toward the line.
Careful, Cap. Careful, careful, careful. Makes a catch. Attaboy. All right. Yeah, way to be, Cap. One dead. Big out.
Just you take it for granted. I mean, here's a guy that pretty much does everything on the field, but you know, you're in a full sprint knowing.
Why hasn't Wins got a chance yet?
Quick steps.
I mean, yo, he's probably doing well still. I know he was a little bit ago, but like, we don't really need any starting pitchers.
Drop the ball, but watch the hand under the ball off the fence.
Yo, is that the same guy? That ain't the same guy. No way. Can you imagine? Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. That is a replay from yesterday. Jesus Christ. Popped up. Oh, shoot me in the head. No. Belly. In foul ground. Makes a catch. Huge. Ramirez will not tag. That is a big second out, chat. Manzardo pops up. Keeps J-Ram at third. 2 outs. Who said, was it you, Chris? Clark is going 6 innings, 2 earned. I agree with you, man. Like, that's how Clark starts often go. Like, it'll be rough early, but then he finds it. Hell yeah, let's go.
Those tack-on runs.
Woodin's over Warren for me. Nah, I like Will Warren. Now, if Warren has another repeat of what he did against LA, then maybe it's different. But as of right now, just a little blip on the radar. Otherwise, he's been really good. So Clark. So run around third, 2 outs.
Let's see what Ron Culpa is all about. Pitcher friendly, but trending toward neutral. More outside strikes, more low strikes on righty batters. 27th season. He's the crew chief.
He's trending. That makes you popular, isn't it? If you're trending, that makes
on social media, yes. Yeah. No, you can be trending for bad things too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, doesn't necessarily mean good.
What's good, Matty Beans? How we doing, brother? Yo, what up, Chris? Christopher Woodson, to be specific.
Like if I
and all the other Chris's. I haven't specifically addressed Christopher Woodson today.
So I trend a lot when I watch yourself. Is that what
love you?
Let's go, Clark.
So
2-1.
you're an every night trender.
Well, I hope not for bad things.
Ripped. Ah, man.
They'll go to the wall, scoring easily is Ramirez. Schmidt will go to second, and he's in there with an RBI double.
That sucks. 3-0 Guardians.
Yeah, another hard hit ball.
A lot of game left, Chad. Just not an ideal start. A lot of game left.
You're not accustomed to seeing Clark Schmidt not be able to really put guys away with that breaking ball. Another one that just kind of sits right there. That's
long ass first inning.
He's had a ton
I want to go hit, yo.
And not here.
Yeah, word, Chris. What up, Chris? I'm chilling, yo. I'm chilling. Let's just go hit, man. Get out of this inning, and then, you know what, chat? Let's get one on the board on the bottom first. Somebody give me a solo shot, maybe Judge, and kind of like reestablish order a little bit. But yeah, 3-0 Guardians.
In the lineup tonight. Everybody else is left-handed or a switch hitter, so they have just loaded the lineup. The guys are swinging the bat. On the left side against Schmidt.
And the 4 guys on the bench are all righty, so they had to have at least one righty in there.
Yeah.
They're a matchup team. That's something that Stephen Vogt does very well. And you have to have the right bench to be able to match up like that on a game-to-game basis. 1-1.
He's sticking with that cutter. I think, again, you got to find that sinker also, so you can get 2 fastballs going in separate directions.
Well, the only other time he's allowed 3 or more runs in an inning was against this Guardian team in that game we talked about on April 21st.
Let's go, Clark. Almost time to hit, Chad. Almost time to hit.
He was struggling right out of the gate because you waited 4 or 5 days for this.
And you're really coming into the game, don't know what pitches you're going to be able to count on. So sometimes that first inning
It does look flat, and especially when that's like the pitch against lefties for him. And obviously, yeah, the Guardians have loaded up on lefties. Not ideal.
We talked about the Guardians' offense, and it's way down at the bottom of the league. So, you know, when they've had more offensive
2-2.
things happen in this inning, good.
Let's go, Clark. Get him out. Come on.
2-2.
Jesus. This is a torturous top of the first. Now, the score, yo, 3-0, we can live with. I'll still predict us that we'll come back and win this game. You let this runner score, though, and it gets to 4, then it starts to feel like Saturday. Two. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
3-2.
Come on, Clark. So, pitch count, 25. Not crazy.
Bull Naylor on deck.
Come on, Clark. Let's go, Chet. Big pitch. Who's on deck?
Just underway here in the Bronx.
Bo Naylor, another lefty. Arias is the only righty in their lineup tonight. The guy hitting right now.
Swing and a miss.
And he strikes him out. All right, yo. So obviously, I won't say it a fucking 6-timer. I guess I will. Not an ideal start, but that's all it is. We're down by 3. This offense is more than capable of not even just coming back with that over the course of 9 innings, but very quickly. So let's just go hit. Clark, settle down, which is kind of a concern. I mean, if his cutter's going to be flat as hell and the lefties are just going to rake him, then he's in for an even further tough night. But we'll get to Clark's second when we get there. For now, let's go hit. Get her on the board. Somebody hit a solo homer. I don't know. Or whatever. Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, LeMahieu. Yeah. This is the story tonight, Chad. We're just down by 3. Got to make a little bit of a comeback, which doesn't even feel right to say comeback. Just got to hit. We haven't even hit yet. So, we're chilling. We're chilling as of right now. Should be chilling. We'll see if we're chilling. We have a good chance to be chilling. I don't want to make it seem like this is sunshine and rainbows. Cutter ain't cutting, yep. Yo, word up, TQ. Bryce going deep, calling it now. Vol, I'm so down, dude. I need the Judge homer, though, to be honest. Any word on when Stanton's coming back? He's flying back from Tampa today to go to New York to get reevaluated, but he's doing well. He didn't swing today, but he did work out. They don't know for sure about rehab just yet, but Boone said within the next 24 hours they should have an answer on what the next step is, which the next step is rehab. I mean, he's been taking live at-bats. He's been running. He's been pretty much doing everything. Next step is when is he going to rehab? So there's a chance maybe by tomorrow night's stream we're able to find that out. But yeah, worked out in Tampa today. Didn't swing. He has been swinging, just didn't today. And he's flying back to New York. Box scores bugged. Oh shit, my bad. Yo, way to catch that. Kind of caught that quick. Alrighty. But yeah, here we go. Bottom of the first. And yo, reminder, we're facing Luis L. Ortiz, which we discussed this in the pregame, but we hit him quite decently last time. 4 earned runs. Did strike out 8 guys, but also walked 5. Yeah, Judge just missed a homer. A lot of you remember this. RBI triple in the first. Goldschmidt had an RBI off him. A couple RBIs. Rice RBI singles, so we did well against him last time out. We'll see what we do tonight. Here's Grisham. Struggling lately. Stats still looking really nice.
1-0 on Grisham. And a strike. So with Ortiz, he's allowed 3 runs or fewer in 8 of his 11 starts, but he's had some crooked numbers put up against him as well. That's why he has an ERA of 4.40.
Damn, man.
The last time out against the Angels, that was on Friday, 1 run in 6 innings. But he didn't get any run support, as Paul mentioned.
big.
Facing the Yankees on April 23rd, he struck out
Big dude,
8, but
Luis
walked 5,
Ortiz.
giving up 4 runs as he was knocked out in the 5th inning and he took the loss.
He reminds me of like what I bet he was like one of those dudes like his rookie year was probably skinny as hell, had some decent success, and then 2 years later he just blows up.
2-2.
Not to pull this card out already, but like I probably said the last time we faced him. Could see him being a Yankee one day. Luis Ortiz, his stuff is kind of nasty. As John would say, all the old umps have horrible strike zones. Yeah, that first pitch I did not love. Two-two on Grish. Nope. 3-2. Come on, give me a walk. Give me a walk. I would love a leadoff walk, Jack. That would be good shit.
In the Dominican Republic.
Let's go, Grish.
Grisham has worked the count full. Making Ortiz work. Look at the Guardians defense, Quan, Martinez, and Jones. Jones has a great arm out right. Infield, Ramirez, Arias, Schneemann, and Manzardo. Bonella behind the plate. Carlos Santana, the DH.
Damn, man.
Miss. Got him with the slider.
All good.
So Ortiz wins that battle.
A lot of fastballs in the count, and then you're right, he hung the slider, but just because of the change of speed, Grisham, you see, kind of hesitates.
It's kind of a nice. I don't even know if I would call it like a hanging slider per se. I mean, I guess it's not where he wanted it, so it is a hanging slider. Still a nice pitch. Anyways, 1 out. Let's go, Rice.
There's Ben Rice.
Give me a homer. Nope. Blue! Some parts ass. God damn. What the hell? Probably would have called that a strike anyways.
And then the numbers don't match up why he has not done better. The stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, you talk about walks, though. I mean, when you walk that many people, 11-point-some%, I mean, you're just giving the opportunity, the other side too many opportunities to score runs.
Got Rice. 1-2.
And they hit the ball hard. When they hit it, 50% hard hit rate. 6th highest in baseball.
Ripped. Foul. Damn.
Now, when they calculate hard hit, that was a hard hit foul ball. Does
that count?
Does that count?
No.
It
What I was
doesn't.
thinking is, like, I just can't believe it took that long to put netting up. Because remember those rockets that used to go flying?
That is kind of crazy, man. And I was not fully on board with the netting at the time.
lines.
Like, that ball would have just went right in the stands 6 years ago. Rice, left field. Get down, ball. It's not going to get down. God damn. Fucking smoke that shit.
2-way.
Swing, Rice. 2 dead.
Sometimes great at bats.
Judge, give me a homer, baby. Come on.
That was a great
Chat.
bat, a great swing, and line drive.
Judge is going deep.
Head back to the dugout.
Let's go. Yo, Tom, you might not be wrong, bro. Tom's calling that Boone's going to get ejected at some point tonight. I bet you you're right. Let's go, Cat. Come on. Line to right. Base hit. All right. 2 out single for Judge. Now I need Bellinger to go deep.
I'll take that bat right there, Michael. Sounds like he cracked it. That'd be a nice one to have on your mantle, wouldn't it? An Aaron Judge bat. Charlie would love that.
That sounds cracked.
Aaron Judge went up aggressively. Yeah, right in off the handle.
Let's go, Belly. Damn, man. Nice pitch to hit. Not for me, of course. Cody Bellinger. Please, chat. Don't start. Please, please, please. Let's go, baby. Judge off first, 2 outs. Nope.
You know, I had a Paul O'Neill bat. Son.
You did?
In my house, I wanted to...
You know who Luis Ortiz kind of reminds me of? Really just his body type.
You know, young kid.
He's got the Michael Pineda body type. He really does.
Has a bat? I said, yeah, he used to play.
always wondered though. People tell me the
1-2.
story like, if you bought my bat when anytime that you wanted, you could have gotten that bat.
But I would feel weird asking you for a bat.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
You tell me anything.
Well, not when you were a player. You were a maniac.
You could ask
You
later.
could hit me across the head with it.
You're taking now.
Let's go, Belly. Come on. Cody Bellinger at the dish. 1-2 count. Judge off first. 2 outs.
And you
Wow.
know how I know it's a
Other way.
legitimate bat? Because it has that distinctive crisscross taping that used to do it.
That's Diaz, yeah.
I think
Yo,
there was
for real,
a-
Morgan.
Through that, too. He was an
For real.
announcer for so long. There was a generation they didn't know he played.
Another 1-2.
1-2.
Nope.
You know, if
2.
you think about that, he probably never even said "Holy cow" his whole career on the field.
I wonder.
And then all of a sudden,
It's the Ortiz's
that was his
20th
ring.
That
pitch.
was his thing. I never said see it before I stepped in the booth.
Really? Not even your mom and dad when you left.
Bye.
Be home sometime, huh?
Let's go, Belly. Come on.
Ortiz steps off. 2-2 count on Bellinger. Bellinger 4 for his last 26. He's got 8 games without an extra base hit.
Let's go, Belly. Ground ball.
Second
Fucking
base.
hell.
Schmidt
Damn.
gets Bellinger now.
All right.
In the first.
On to the second.
runs, a hit. No errors, and 1 man left.
That was a bullshit ass first inning chat. What the hell? All good. All good. How we doing, yo? Reminder, yo, for our Baseball Today listeners, we're recording tonight, so it'll be out bright and early tomorrow, probably around 9 o'clock Eastern. We're recording tonight the Ask Rose Anything show, which you probably can still get a question in if you go to today's episode and drop something in there. Just be like, question for Rose, : Yeah. That's what I'm doing tonight. Hopefully after a Yankees win, baby. All Yankee free agents. Oh, yo, good looks, Christian. Yeah, so Luke Weaver, free agent, yep. Goalie discussed him, Grish, Yarborough, yeah, Carrasco, Belly, the option, yeah. So the one we really talk about is Weaver. Yeah, Weaver will be an option. Or will be, a free agent. Weaver will get an extension. I'm not so sure about an extension, Eli, but I'm not any... He'll be back as a Yankee. I'm almost positive about that. I feel pretty good about that. May not be an extension, per se. Well, maybe it would be. Anyways, top 2, need a bouncer from Clark, obviously. We'll have 8, 9, and 1. Naylor, Jones, Quan for the Guardians. And yeah, click like on the stream if you don't mind. Let's see what else went down in the league today. Yeah, I know Boston won. Mets-Dodgers went for some pretty good games. I'll probably tune into that later. Because we won't do BT until after that's done anyways. Yo, chat, what'd you guys do today? What was everybody's Wednesday like? Good Wednesday? Hope so.
Own the moment. Design your dreams. Polo 67, the new Eau de Parfum, Ralph Lauren.
Players All-Stars. Scan the QR code to cast your 2025 Pro Spirit MLB All-Star
Yeah, I gotta
ballot.
do a ballot soon.
Or visit MLB.com.
All right, chat, let's do it. Top 2, Clark Schmidt. Give me a good inning.
Bo Naylor leads off the second and chops the first pitch foul. He made the final out of the game yesterday, fly ball to left field as the Yankees hung on for a 3-2 victory. Devin Williams picked up the save, got a little sweaty, but nailed it down. So we talked
1-2.
about, Jazz Chisholm hit the home run yesterday, and it just cleared the wall in right field. But he went into a home run trot.
Was that a trot or a little two-step?
A little two-step.
What up,
He was
Carson?
having fun.
Favorite baseball movie? Yo,
And
honestly,
when he
it
got
might
back
be
to the dugout,
61.
He said a Yankee coach. He didn't specify which
About Roger
one.
Maris, of course, and Mickey Mantle. 61 is such a good
So
movie, and I love Billy
goes down
Crystal.
strikes. Told him,
Clark strikes out Naylor. Good start to the second.
Once in a home run. That just
Yo,
cleared the
word
wall,
truth, I'm
and,
jealous, bro. I'm jealous.
Cadillac around the bases.
Caught a big-ass fish this
Coach
morning.
asked him, why'd you do that? How did you know it was out?
That's gonna be me one day, bro. Trust me, I'm gonna start catching fish.
I've hit, 573
What kind of fish? I'm not that I would even know unless it's like the standard generic ones.
What you talking?
Right, so Jazz
Favorite video game?
Chisholm,
Eh.
You haven't hit that many. He said, yeah, but I've hit
I mean, yeah,
thousands
technically
of
MLB, but I don't
dreams.
really play this much these days, man. I really don't. Lego Star Wars, close too.
Nolan Jones takes a strike.
What up, Teddy?
A lot of people ask that. I mean, when
Clark
you
Schmidt
know
sucks.
the
Yeah, Yankee
player
fan, you're out of here.
that
You're a
you hit
fucking
on.
loser, bro. Kill.
And
I'm not gonna say that, but
literally
just stop being irritating.
9 out of
You're
10
gone.
times
Clark
right
Schmidt
at
sucks. Like that is
contact,
like
you know the
an
ball's
inbred
not a ball.
fucking thing to say.
And then there's a few that you think you just miss and they actually go out. And then there's a lot
gotta
that you think
expand
you
your
got,
vocab,
you just
brother.
go to the wall. And those are the ones that drive you nuts. But I would say 95%.
Okay, yo.
Off the bat,
Here you go.
know the
Boone's
ball.
already saying some shit to this umpire, rightfully so.
With the Yankee dugout, somebody is
Good.
complaining about
Good.
a pitch call.
It's been awful all night. Hector, we've already addressed this, brother. You'll be a mod if we need a mod. Don't keep asking me, man. I like you, but please knock it off.
And those that want to check, Jazz has 85 in his
Yeah, more. That shit's just so irritating. And I try to give him a chance. It's like, but bro, like,
this is the pitch.
you fucking
that he
talk
heard
like an
about.
idiot.
Called that a ball.
What up, Luke? What's good, chat? Oh, you're going to the game? Let's go. Hell yeah. Yo, yeah, you're gonna be the you're gonna be our good luck charm, bro. When are you getting there? I need you to hurry up. 2-1 on the 9-hitter, Jones. Nolan Jones. 2-2.
I've always wondered, I mean, you played the game and you didn't have the best relationship with umpires. You certainly, verbalize your displeasure. I wonder if that gets you calls or hurts you. I mean, the Yankees, they ride the umpires from the dugout.
Yeah.
Does that help them or hurt them?
I think at some point, you do start.
I think it
to
makes a
get
difference.
breaks because
Yeah.
it's.
If it's like a borderline call.
As an umpire,
Right.
continually.
All night it's only top. Yeah, I know, Adam. But hey, am I wrong though? He's been shit.
In the day where there was no grading and there was no box.
Oh, word Morgan. Maybe that's what I gotta
You
do.
would
Play MLB
intensify
or
pitch
play Road to
six
Show in
innings outside
MLB.
Just because you heard the pitch before.
I mean, that's my issue, y'all. I've been playing franchise for so long. Like maybe I'm tired of it. I don't know.
2-2.
Let's go, Clark. Come on.
Jones in his last 5 games, 8 hits and 15 at bats. He got off to a slow start, and what he's done now is he's trying to make contact. So the exit velocity has gone down, but he is picking up base hits.
Pretty much a shift. You got Jazz Chisholm over at the shortstop position. Volpe almost behind second base.
3-2. Come on, Clark. Cannot walk Nolan Jones tonight here. Cannot do
That's
that.
quite a left side opening there.
Mint ice cream? Yeah, I like it, Chris. But like, I like it, but I always get pissed when I see it in the fridge. My dad would buy it a lot. We'd always get like 2 half gallons, and it'd be like, usually it would be like cookies and cream, chocolate, like other flavors, and ice cream's ice cream. But mint, if that's like what's in the fridge when I'm looking to, or the freezer rather, when I'm looking to like, cool down with a frozen treat.
Obviously, you
I get disappointed, but it's good. It's good. I like cookies and cream, or like really anything chocolate, like chocolate peanut butter ice cream. Oh,
Like I said,
tear it up
you
live.
got it, and you just put your head down and yell yeah to yourself.
Put some ice in my coffee.
Swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts for Schmidt.
All right, chat.
That's a big inning for
Good shit.
to bounce back and find
Dan, you been to all the MLB parks? Nah. I've only been to like 4. I've been to obviously Yankee Stadium, Camden Yards, City Field, and Citizens Bank. I think that is it. Pretty sure.
See, that doesn't go
Yo,
horizontal,
Luna,
that
yo,
goes
couple
down
people mentioned
and
cookie
in,
dough ice cream's
and
fire.
That's the one that's very lefties are really susceptible to swinging.
Anyone
that.
saw Nelson?
Left-handed hitters for the
Not know where
majority
Nell is.
of the time.
I think he's
love
chilling
the
though.
ball down and in.
Juan pops
So
it
back to
up
top of the
left
order,
side.
and that's in play or out of play, but let's see if they make a play.
And it's going to land
Top ball,
untouched.
0-1. So back to top of the order.
He couldn't get there.
Tom says, I'm in year 8 in franchise, no World Series yet with the Pirates. Yo, Tom, respect, brother. Respect. Sushi? Nah. Don't like sushi, no. Now, I've never actually had it.
That was a poor attempt to think.
But that's also not like a-
follow with a 2-run home run.
I know what you're going to say, like, how could you not like something if you never had it?
By Schneeman, it was 3-0.
Why don't you like
That's
horse
where we are
shit?
right now.
Is my response, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking can see it, and I just know it ain't gonna float my boat, you know what I'm saying? So no sushi for me. Do you like Italian food? Oh, fuck yeah, I like Italian food, though. Fuck yeah, I like Italian food.
Ground ball through for
Fucking
Mason.
hell. 2-out single. Oh, good.
Okay, Quan, he is a contact.
Oh, hell yeah, Eli. Honestly, most Italian food I'm all about. All about. Like, chicken parm, absolutely.
Ends up kind of middle in.
Like, the standard Italian food, 100%. Maybe there's some weird stuff I wouldn't like, but... Hell yeah, Adams. Or Adam Abrams. Adam Abrams, I like that. That's a good name. That has Mickey Mantle vibes. Adam Abrams. That's like my future kid, or one of them at least, way down the road. Ricky, and it'll be Ricky Rourke. But not like Richard or nothing, so don't fucking be like calling him Dick. It'll say Ricky on the birth certificate. Ricky Rourke. What up, yo? That's me, my kid. My boy. My firstborn. And then we'll have Dan the third at some point. And when I say we, I'm not... This ain't either plans or nothing, I'm just saying. I like that name. Was that alliteration? Is that what it's called?
Pop foul.
Quan is good.
Out of play.
Dick Rourke is equally as hard. You know?
Get location right
Ricky
down the middle
Rourke.
of the plate, not where you want that cut fastball. That's where it ends up in the second deck over there.
Yo, Eli, thanks again for the super chat, man. I didn't mean to like gloss over that. I feel bad. It happened like right as Martinez hit the 2-run shot. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Let's go, Clark. 2 dead.
1-2. How much more confidence do you have in an at-bat after you hit a home run and you come up a second time?
I mean, you just know that if he makes a mistake, you can do that again. I mean, you don't try to get into the mode where I got 1, let's hit 2. It's just it got you up to a great start. It's a great question because I always thought that
Right.
if you
Let's go.
that hit your first time out,
I don't want to say good call. It was the correct call. So, you know, don't celebrate a... Why can't I get that saying down? What is it? Don't celebrate a fish for swimming? Anyways, good pitch, Clark. Good inning. Not a 1-2-3, but is that 3 Ks this inning? 4 on the night, yeah. So 3 Ks, a scoreless second inning. That's the most important thing. Awesome. That's huge. That is huge. And we got a 5, 6, 7 Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe. I'll be right back. Yo, I wanna throw some more ice in this coffee. All right, yo. 5, 6, 7 Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe. How we doing, chat? I am feeling better after that inning. That was a big scoreless second for Clark. This is the same ump as last night. Not the home plate umper. No, they alternate. He was probably was definitely at like first or something. And then tonight he's the home plate ump. All right, yo. Here's Goldie. Let's do it. Bottom 2, baby. Get a run. Yanks down by 3, entering the bottom of the second. Charge. Yeah, chat. We're gonna fucking charge, all right? That's what we're gonna do. Starting pitcher and infielder, my friend. Nothing specific just yet. Gotta let the market unfold, but we're getting there.
Shattered bat.
Foul ball. Rice's line out to lefts had an expected batting average of 740.
Barrel ends up in short left field.
If anybody gives a damn.
Well, there's not much left in his hand. I mean, you're talking about a ball that just ran up and in. And thank goodness as a player, you're thinking, wow, at least it went foul. That bat won't see any more action, that's for sure. That is the weirdest feeling, Michael, because you have the weight of the bat, and then as you're swinging it, the barrel goes, and then you have no weight. You just got to handle it.
So Goldie, 2-1.
That was a torpedo down. That's a torpedo bat he broke.
Torpedo torpedoes break too.
Yep, 3-2. I look like little Tony. Who is that? Is that a good thing, Bruno? Little Tony.
So 3-1.
Heads up. All right, yo, let's go. Lead off walk for Goldschmidt, chat. Here's Jazz. Runner on first, nobody out. Good shit. Let's go, baby. Jazz Pito. Yeah, word up, Chris.
The Yankees here looking at
And you know Jazz will, that was one of the things I was slightly having beef with Jazz for early before his IL stint. This isn't that big a deal. But like when he was struggling, it was like every borderline call it seemed like he was making a face about. Chances are if he gets pissed at the umpire tonight, it's understandable. This guy's terrible. But anyways, runner on first, nobody out. Here we go. 1-0. Give me a run this inning, Chad. Let's go, baby. Get hyped. Hopefully, Allie. Hopefully. One more.
2-1.
Yeah. Cheers, chat. Some salted caramel. You want a sip?
2-2. Now Chisholm has 29 games with a right oblique strain. Came back last night, hit the eventual game winner off of Tanner Bybee, but hitting 194, and he got off to a slow start. It's the 10th lowest among 130 American leaguers. With 125 or more plate appearances, he goes down.
All right, to be honest, that stat feels unnecessary. The dude hasn't played in a month before yesterday.
Now he's going to dig himself out.
I need to.
Average-wise, I mean, he has put some balls in the seats, but, you know, you looked at that at bat right there. He's ahead in the count, and then he left the strike zone twice for a strike.
You're chilling, Hector. That was also like 10 minutes ago. Are you behind, Hector? Anyways, Jazz 7 strikes, 1 out. Here's Volpe.
Volpe takes the strike.
Crawford. Bravo.
Chop foul. Well, we're talking about Jazz's home run right after it.
Yeah, this became the game winner. Hanging breaking ball back to back. And they needed it because Williams gave up a run in the ninth. A good win for the Yankees.
Come on, Volpe.
Volpe's 7th home run of the year.
Line? Ah, on a hop. Probably 2. Chat, this game fucking blows so far. What the hell?
No runs, no hits, no errors.
God damn.
Nobody left. We go to the third.
All
Para los
right.
grandes. Para
I
los
say
chicos,
patience.
Para los bajitos y los altos.
Top 3 coming up. I'm gonna take a lead, chat. Be right back. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. It's early.
Los optimistas y los pesimistas.
Just frustrated.
Los que valoran lo de adentro. Para los que están lejos. Los que no ven de lejos. Y los que no ven de cerca. Para los introvertidos. Y los extrovertidos. Para los que piensan y los que hacen. Para los que nos mostraron el camino. Coca-Cola. Para todos.
Deep down, you've always had something special. But you have to go when no one's watching. To see how special you really are.
The business of sports, where every move is strategic and fiercely competitive. Join Cone Resnick as top industry executives open their playbooks with insights to put your business at the forefront. Welcome to the business.
Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Tonight's picture is of the Wimby family, who is their own fan club of Yankee fans. That.
Wow, it's like the family picnic there, huh?
Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Post your picture on social media to reflect your love for the Yankees. We might spotlight you in a future game. Three 0 Guardians as we go to the third. 4 hits against Clark Schmidt. He gave up the 3 runs in the first inning. Came back in the second, gave up the hit, but struck out 3. That was a strike. 4 strikeouts in all for Schmidt.
Go, Clark. What up, chat?
So Ramirez with his double in the first inning now extends his on-base streak to 30 straight. And during that time, he has over 400.
Nah. What up, big balls? Yeah, nah, it was just a rough first for Clark. So, 2-run homer, then a single, double, 3-0 Guardians. Not ideal, but it's early. And he was much better in the second. Struck out he ended up striking out the side.
Top 6 in the MVP voting in 5 of the 6 seasons from 17 to 22. And then he was only 10th in 23 before finishing 5th last year.
Came to the ballpark yesterday, and I looked down there early, and he had a guy, one of the coaches with a batting practice machine, just working on from 10, 15 feet, just bullets of ground balls, just time after time after time. You know, his offensive numbers speak for themselves, but he's really worked hard to become a very good defensive player too.
You know, you and Ramirez are connected a little bit.
Is that right?
His first major league home run was off Brandon McCarthy of the Yankees on August 9th of 2014. Remember
Wow.
that? Paul O'Neill Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Brandon McCarthy. I remember we got him. He was nails for us, yo.
There wasn't on any note or anything. Do you remember that?
Pop him up. Out of play.
If I remember that day, I think Kluber shut out the Yankees.
I believe that's 11 years ago.
No.
Damn, holy shit. Obviously.
2-2.
Can't believe you changed through that Dodger game 2 game. Like what? I changed my outfit or something? Why is Carlos Santana in the thumbnail? That's part of the picture. Actually, it looks like I photoshopped him on there. That's just judging behind Santana on first base. This is a funny picture I used.
Flips to Schmidt.
Got him. One down.
And he and Ramirez.
What up, Longer Lord?
Boy, that was a tough play. Goldschmidt got a horrible.
Oh yeah, Adams. Until they put him in a position player, that was them waving the white flag, so I dipped after that.
Ramirez was hustling. You see, it kind of handcuffed him because the ball actually
All just
came
part of it.
back towards the
Yeah,
field.
Longer Lord has not been a great game so
Between
far.
hop there.
Nothing crazy, just Clark hasn't had it. Well, really, the bad first inning. I shouldn't even say he hasn't had it because he's looked better, and there's hope going forward. But 3 runs in the first, and the Yankees have yet to hit. So
in front of it. The next thing you know,
you came just in time to see all the action, all the good stuff, because it's yet to happen.
Have a lot of time to adjust.
For us.
A good play by Goldschmidt.
That's up. Damn, Clark was.
They're lucky they didn't get hurt.
Yep.
That's why during spring training, what they teach pitchers to do is not run directly to the bag. They want you to run directly to the line and then run up the line to get the throw. Because if you run directly to the bag, you are going to cross in front of the runner.
You're going to have some collisions.
One and two.
You see Schmidt, the key is immediately getting over there. And, he did kind of go.
Dude,
up
that
the
was
line
dangerous,
a little
man. He's
bit,
lucky.
Which, again, didn't cross the bag.
remarked on this yesterday, but remember the old song, Who Wears Short Shorts? Carlos Santana wears short shorts.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, Chad, those pants are fucking crazy, man. I like Carlos Santana, but what are we
Exactly
doing,
what
bro?
happened. Those are
God
young
damn.
Judge's tall order socks, so he just pulls them all the way up to where they go.
He's not even pulling them up. They're just
where they go.
yeah, they just go where they go. They're just
not even
they're like
his uniform.
foot and a half long. Strike three, attaboy. Is that 5Ks for Clark now? All right.
Two-way.
Maybe he's into pickleball, Michael. That's the new craze. Right?
Dan, we having a watch party Friday. I might not be able to make it. I'm going to the movie. Oh, what are you seeing, Heck?
Shorts.
Yeah, we're gonna see our.
Getting
Let's
better.
see. We'll be here on Friday for sure. Yankees, Red Sox.
Schmidt has
What up, Michael? How you doing, brother?
sort of
Good to see you, man. I just said now, Hector. Yeah, don't worry. I see it all. I see it. 5Ks for Clark.
Strikeouts for Schmidt, two
At some
away,
point,
third.
yeah, though they literally are shorts, Chris. It's insane. Like, I don't know if they were saying this or they had it wrong. Like, there's not. He's not rolling them shits up. They're fucking. They literally just go to the top of his knee. Yes, he likes it. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, at some point, like, as soon as the bottom third, we're gonna be like, yo, offense got to start doing something because Clark is settling in. And a boy, all right. Now back-to-back scoreless innings. Knowing the way Clark rolls, very well could end up being a quality start. He goes 6 and allows us 3 runs in the first. We got to start hitting, Chad. It's time to start hitting. We got 8, 9, and then top. Wells, DJ, Grisham. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a run. Or 2. Or 3. Oh, Mission Impossible? Yo, I want to see that. I want to see that.
Charles Barkley wants to lose 65 pounds with GLP-1s. Roe can help with that, but they can't help him lose his big mouth.
Word up, Jeff. Give me at least one back.
Calm down. This is what I'm gonna look like in a year.
Are you in a superhero movie?
No, but this is how I feel when I hit my goal.
What's my dream sponsorship? I mean, that's not really something I think about, but,
They can help you lose 20% of your weight, but
you know, before I quit nicotine, no big deal. Honestly, I thought it would have been hilarious if, like, I got a partnership with Zans, although I wouldn't actually do that. It would be bad. But, I don't know, man. Budweiser would be pretty sick. I assume that's why you asked. I don't know about anything with that, though, if they just hit me up and asked if I was interested, and I was like, fuck yeah, baby, send me some booze. Even though I don't really like beer. I don't not really like beer, I don't like beer. Definitively do not like beer. Wish I did, though. Would fucking add some aura, I feel like. I don't know. Ideal sponsorship? Maybe like some tech shit, man. Like, how about, like, I love when the streamers and like some of the MLB The Show community will get this, like the Elgato sponsorships. I think Fuzzy used to at least be sponsored by Elgato. Like, that's sick. I don't know though. Shout out SeatGeek, by the way. They're my ideal sponsor. Code YankSAF, $20 off your first purchase. Can I call it? You're a Cleveland fan, Allie. Get out of here. I mean, you can technically do whatever you want. I'm just gonna bet. No, just kidding. I mean, if you're a Cleveland fan, I don't know. There's a certain way I go about being a fan, but by no means do I ever want to come off like I'm telling you what to do. And you're a Cleveland fan, so it's, you know, I'm not in your realm anyways. Allie, you do you, yo. That's all I can say. And I mean that with full sincerity. Anyways, yeah, Wells, Deej, then top. I'm excited for Deej's at bat. I'm excited for this inning. Let's go.
A fan tried to grab the right fielder Jeff Burrow's hat, making Burrow's trip and fall.
So Wells is going with the low pants kind of frequently now over the last week or two.
Let's go get him, boys. And march to the outfield. Now the Rangers were soon swarmed by fans armed with knives, chains, clubs, and pieces.
Wells to right.
of seats. That
Fucking
was lined
bitch, man.
To first base, one away.
Not Wells, just life.
Indian players then grabbed bats and headed to the field to assist the Rangers.
Oh, 10-cent beer night?
Headed to the clubhouse, locked the doors behind him.
Yo, Rose has told me the story of 10-cent beer night. I want to say at least 3 or 4 times, 2 of which were on air. He loves the good old story of 10-cent beer night. Yeah, this was a shit show,
The
man.
Indians set up another 10-cent beer night on July 18th.
Good.
I think they put a limit on that, just a couple though.
2 beer limit.
Yeah, 20 cents.
All right, let's go, Deej.
That's not in a movie. Billy grabs a bat, but let's go get him,
Go
boys.
get them, boys. Where are the horses? We'll just take off.
You hear stuff like that, and you hear stuff like Disco Demolition Night at the old commission, you wonder, who greenlighted this? Who thought it was a good idea?
I don't know, but every
All right,
time
fairness,
we tell a
yo,
story
like-
about Billy Martin, Greg Nettles are in the middle of a fight.
Don't
somewhere.
fucking act like an idiot when you're like drunk. I don't know. I'm not trying to be that guy, but like it's not exactly the idiot's fault for selling beers for cheap. Like technically, you can always buy as much beer as you want.
somebody once asked Billy about all the fights. He said, I never threw the first punch. I threw the second, third, and fourth, but I never threw the first punch.
Well,
Let's go, Deej.
2-2
Give me something. Come on.
LeMahieu. He's 5 for his last 8 in 2 games.
Bottom third, Yanks down by 3, 1
I
out.
singled last night, gave the Yankees a 1-0 lead.
Damn, man, what are we looking at?
LeMahieu down looking.
well, you can see Ortiz when
Too dead. That was the correct call. That was strike 3.
Against righties, very tough. A couple fastballs and now a slider right on the outside corner. Tough to adjust to.
Allie, I will say, yo, like, and nothing against you guys. I'm sick of playing you guys in the playoffs. I really am. One, you guys are, and this is a compliment. I said this yesterday, but like, you guys are an irritating ass team to play. And like, I mean that in a good way. Like, it's just a tedious matchup every single time. But also, man, like, I want something new, dog. Like, we have faced you guys. We faced the Guardians in the Judge era more than the Astros now. What we faced? 2017 ALDS.
1-1.
2020 wild card round. 2022 ALDS. 2024 LCS. Yep. Am I missing anything? I think that's it, right? Yeah. Call blue. But yeah.
2-1 on Chisholm.
It seems like a fucking tool right now. Not even a tool, just like a... Oh, man. 3-1. Let's go, Grish. 2 dead.
3-1.
3-1. Yanks down by 3. Give me a solo shot. What do you say? I thought it was 3 times in. Nah. As for the Astros, well, this isn't Judge era for the Astros if you count 2015. But let's just say the 2015 wildcard game won 17 LCS 2, 19 LCS 3, 2022 LCS 4. So yeah, we faced Cleveland 5 times, Astros 4 since 2015.
On that 4-seam fastball, but he's been 97, 98 all night.
Or is it tied? It might be tied 4-4. Whatever.
So here's the payoff. And he walked him.
How about Grish?
Second walk by Ortiz.
2-0 walk for Grish.
That'll bring up Ben Rice.
Let's go, Rice. 2017, 2022, and 2024. 2020, Eli.
Rice had a good at bat in the first inning.
Unless you're just not counting 2020, which, I mean, fair. I count the playoffs,
No, it's a good
probably.
swing. I mean,
That was
you
kind
want to
of
see Ben Rice
normal-ish.
always try
Although I have no
to
problem forgetting that
cover
season.
the ball away. He'll get enough inside where he can turn on.
Let's go, Rice.
Guardians 3 hits and 4 runs. Yankees have just 1 hit. 2-out single in the first by Aaron Judge. Broken bat single through the right side of the infield.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Ortiz 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 2 2/3.
Ripped right field. That's down for a base hit. Let's go, baby.
Off the bat of Rice.
Rice smokes another one.
First and second.
This one actually finds ground. So a 2-out single. It's first and second. Grisham off second, Rice off first. That ball is 108 miles an hour. His first one for an out was 107. First and second, 2 outs for Judge. Let's go, chat.
His open stance is just
No, not 2020, 1990 then. I was talking to Eli. I didn't see what you said, to be honest, but you can repeat it if I did miss it. But anyways, let's go, chat.
Here's Judge.
Here's Judge.
Singled in the first. He comes up as a tying run.
Come on, baby. Give me something. Let's go. Good eye.
1-0.
Look at those stats. Look at those fucking stats, dude. Get the fuck out of here. God damn. 1-0. Ah! Good pitch, good pitch, good pitch.
Swing, 1-1. With runners in scoring position so far this year, Judge hitting .450. He has 50 ribbies, 21 home runs. Hitting .390.
Damn, man! Those decent pitches, yo. Yeah, that fastball little sinker thing he's got is nice. 1-2. 1-2.
Up out of the strike zone a little bit, but a lot of
That's a nice ass pitch, dog. I'll tell you, Luis L. Ortiz, he's gonna be wearing pinstripes one day.
High riding fastball.
Slider away. 2-2.
Bellinger on deck.
Let's go, Chad. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on. Yankees down by 3. Judge the tying run at the plate. Here we go. Come on, Cap. Oh, man! Shit on Rye. God damn. We are looking at some fucking meatballs tonight. I love you, Cap, but goddamn. I mean, we're all good. It's all good, but shit, man, this game sucks so far. God fucking damn, Chad. What are you doing to me, dog? Danny drinking nicotine? Nah, bro. Nah. Shoot me in the fucking... Not even in the head. Shoot me in the foot. I don't want to die right now. I'm just, like, irritated. I want to be, like... That's a spamming 97 does. Probably a mental thing. No, I mean, I don't know. Unless you mean by, like, maybe he was trying to be careful of this slider. He recognized slider, then just... happened to fucking realize too late that it was right down the dick. Sean Allen goes Mets are better. I mean, I don't think so. I had the Yankees above the Mets, but what the fuck does that have to do with anything regardless? The hell? Oh, are you a Mets fan, Sean? No, we don't do that crap here, bro. Nobody gets a fuck. This ain't middle school. This game does suck. What up, Lil Bill? Can't do it with guys on... Well, Evan, no. Evan, do not start saying dumb shit like that. That's not true. Judge is having one of the greatest seasons of all time this year with runners in scoring position. He's hitting 450 with runners in scoring position. So no, just the take on that is of what we just saw is fuck. That sucks. There's nothing else to be said. It's not can't do it with runners on base. No, that is not true at all. Didn't the Mets lose the Yankees? Yeah, and I don't even think we got to go that route, Chris. I mean, yeah, of course they did, but like, I don't know what Evan's on his fucking middle school shit. And I don't think the Mets are better than the Yankees anyways. But even so, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Now, if we're like in the World Series, like I mean, that's obviously different. But like, they ain't in the AL East. We ain't in the NL East. Don't bounce it, they'll boo you. All right, though. Let's go, chat. I don't even know what I'm saying let's go for, but just keep us in the game, Clark. Clark has looked better, which is nice. Oh, yeah, Sean says, pissed off. Oh, no, excuse me. I combined two things. I saw Evan's message where he says, just pissed off, that's all. Oh, I get it, Evan, but...
Absolutely not. I think...
Yeah, feel the emotion. You don't act on the emotion. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I know. Evan, I respect you, bro, for acknowledging that. You're a good dude. Good shit, Morgan, kicking that fucking Sean guy out of here. He was a pussy. Anyways,
throughout the whole playoffs, you were very complimentary.
No one's trying to boot you, Allie.
And I think from reading that, you also thought Thibodeau's a good coach. Were you surprised?
So who was this guy in the booth? He was like, is this the St. John's coach?
And with the whole town so excited about the team,
Who is this guy?
We're not even in the finals, so I think everybody's in shock. But rather than pass judgment, Tibbs has got 3 years left.
Yeah, Allie, he was talking about somebody else anyways. Don't worry about it.
They made the decision.
How do you give up 3 runs in the first inning? It happens a lot, 99.
Let's see. Remember, you guys.
Now it's more so like on the offense. Now, giving up 3 in the first right away is like an awful start to the game and can kind of be a nail in the coffin sometimes. Should not be for this team. Put your bum, get off my team. Ah, dude, nah. 99. You fucking... I think you lack appropriate adult mental comprehension. Like, get out of here, dude. Like, what are you doing? Good shit, Luna. See you later. That is called a base level Homo sapien, folks.
So this is our year to see now.
99. If you're still able to witness the stream, I know you're gone now because you're annoying. Come back tomorrow with some common sense.
You had, the Kentuckys and the Louisvilles and the Providences.
None of that childish bullshit. Like, watch the game like a normal person. That doesn't mean don't be a fan. I'm fucking more of a fan than anybody, bro. I'm a psychopath.
Because outside of Madison
But like, have a little class, dude. This is our fucking team right here. We're Yankee fans.
Kids today are all choosing Alabama and Tennessee and SEC schools, so football.
All right. Clark, please give me the quickest inning of all time. This guy might be a great dude,
college football,
but I cannot stand mid-game interviews, Joe.
We're on the same plane.
Rick Pitino. Yeah, I saw him.
Bad Saturday
Head St. John's coach. I saw some
football
tweets about it.
game beats an NBA playoff.
Let's all just be normal
in terms of
public That's what I'm
ratings.
saying.
So football has taken over this country, and the Big East is lucky we don't have football.
And I always wondered, and you.
Yeah, I saw him like somebody asked him Judge to play basketball, and he like criticized Judge's lateral movement. It was like Judge has lateral movement. What are you talking about? Whatever though. I know it's all in good fun. It's all fucking good. I'm probably getting a little salty now myself, anyways. I ain't gonna lie.
You're trying to stay away from injuries, so you're managing people's physical ability.
Hey, boy, Clark.
You're managing.
What K is that? That's 6 or 7?
To stay up. And you've got to watch your locker room. You really do. It's so much different than
6
probably
Ks?
baseball. You better make
Danny's
sure
one of
that
the
you're friends
goats.
with Patrick
Word
Ewing.
up, yeah.
I always remember this, calling Doug Collins when we picked up Oakley. I said, tell me what
Karen
Oakley's like.
DeFutis.
He said, "I'm gonna
Karen,
tell
are you
exactly
hot?
what he's like. He'll either kill you or kill for you." Guess who picked him up at the airport?
You were one. I was kidding. That was fucked up,
Now, you have a
actually.
great class
That doesn't
came in
determine whether or not
after
you
a
have
great
value in the
season, so
chat
what
or
do you
not. But your
expect
opinions sure
coming
do
up?
suck.
You know,
So
we
you better have
great
something
talent.
going for you.
Now we have to mesh this talent, but I do think we have 13 humble guys that are really hungry
Ground
to
ball up the
make
middle. Ah!
Base hit for now.
All good. 2-out single.
So I'm very, very excited. We've got the schedule. We're selling out Madison Square Garden the last 5 games of the season. We moved Seton Hall from campus, who was not having a good year. 9 days later, we moved it to the Garden and sold out. So for St. John's, that's great. Hasn't happened like that since the
Why do they?
80s.
I mean, no
And
disrespect to
we're
St.
really,
John's or
really
this guy,
excited to bring it
the
back.
coach, but like, why do
You
they?
got a hometown kid coming in from the
What are they
Bronx,
doing this for?
right?
Ian Jackson, yes, he was at North Carolina, and I said this earlier. North Carolina's a fine school, but he wanted a better education, so he came to St. John's.
Oh man.
I'm tending to Fordham, Michael.
Now,
It's funny.
I mean, one of the strengths that you have is you're such a great teacher. And I would think that the longer you have somebody, the easier it is to teach them. College basketball now, you have a different team almost every year, so you have to coach differently?
Yes, it's sort of like the EuroLeague where I was. You got a bunch of guys on a 1-year deal, but fortunately for us, we've got Zuby now. We've had him now. This is his 3rd year.
Let's go, Clark.
Sadiku is 3rd year. We've got a decent nucleus, but you're right. The toughest thing's going to be in the summer, getting everybody to
we got
gel,
Bellinger
getting
leading off
everybody
next
to
inning?
understand that the name on the front is much more important than the name on the back.
Now, you have so much more career.
Much more, because I know my window's closing. I'm going to be 73. God has blessed me with the health to be able to coach. So I realize every time I walk out on that Madison Square Garden floor and I feel those goosebumps, no different than '87 with the New York Knicks. I know that I'm not always going to have this lucky blessing.
Wait, was he the coach for the
Coach
Knicks
in
back
Madison
then?
Square Garden. So
Or something?
I appreciate almost every single day.
Now, growing up a Knicks fan, I never, ever understood why you left. I thought you could have done great things with the Knicks if you stayed. You ever second guess that?
You know, we had it rolling, and God rest his soul, Al Bianchi. He really wanted. Sonny Werblin at that time was hiring, whether it's Esposito or Michel Bergeron, they were hiring the coach and the general manager simultaneously. The general manager should pick the coach, and Al didn't get a chance to pick me. He wanted John McLeod. He wanted to play like the bad boys in the Detroit Pistons, and we were running and pressing and shooting threes.
Oh, whoa, attaboy, bang. Let's go, chat. All right. So, mid-game fucking job interview is over. No disrespect to this guy. Shout out to him. But anyways, another score is sitting for Clark. So that's 3 in a row since the bad first. Oh, was Karen still fucking causing some shit? Yeah, get her out of here. What the hell? I missed most of it. Anyways, yo, word. So Clark had the bad first. Has definitely settled in since then. It's time for the offense to do something, yo. Get on the board at the very least. But fuck that, yo. Like, have an inning. Get 2 runs on the board. Tie this shit up. 4, 5, and 6. Bellinger, Goldie, Jazz. Let's go, chat. How are we feeling? What's your confidence level? 1 out of 10. 1 through 10 in the Yankees winning this game. I'm at like a respectable, classy, like 6.5. And that's a 6.5 is good. It's like, yo, like, I'll see a movie, and I'll say a movie's decent and give it like a 5.5. And sometimes people will be like, you know, because 7 is usually considered like average, really because of school system and shit. But like a solid, respectable 6.5, 7. If I take out like just Yankee fan, like let's fucking go type thing. This team should still. I mean, yo, if you told me this, they keep it at 3. The offense better win this fucking game. Hell yeah, big balls. 6 out of 10. That's pretty good. Maybe I'd go to like a 7. I think if I said anything above like 7, that would be disrespectful to a 3-0 deficit. In fact, they're not hitting just yet. And this fucking guy when judges hit a grand slam every time. What are we rating on? I'm gonna just take it all back and just say fucking 10, chat. Maybe I'm trying to be too modest. 3-1 lead is not a big lead. Damn right, big balls. Damn right.
No way, absolutely not.
Here we go.
Wasn't even a hesitation either, right? It was. I think he knew what question you were going to ask.
Don't think I'll be a negative, by the way, at all. I'm more so just trying to like respect the baseball gods, I guess. One might call it a reverse jinx.
Well, if you're going to let go of Thibodeau,
We'll stick with a 7. 7 out of 10 confidence. The Yankees come back and win this.
with your next hire, Rick Pitino would be a splash. Jeff Van Gundy would be a splash. That doesn't mean it'd be the right hire. You could also bring in a guy that's never coached before.
Let's go, Belly.
It'd be a
0-2.
perfect hire. It'd be interesting to see what they do. Fly ball.
Give me something.
Quan on the run. Then he gets there, 3 gold gloves, and he puts it away for the first out.
Yeah. Class A has been better. Yeah, I was talking to Rose the other day, Allie, Chris Rose, and he said he was telling me that Class A has been better. So keep that in mind, Chad, too. It's not going to be an easy road in the 9th or anything. Class A apparently is kind of back.
Assist in the outfield. You've got Ramirez, great defensive third base.
Let's go, goalie. Come on.
Numbers team-wise, not good. They're just right in the middle of the pack. They give away runs. They don't score a lot of runs. Their pitching has been better, especially late part of the game in their bullpen. But numbers just have not been great for the Indians, but they just for the Guardians. They just battle.
Good eye. 2-0.
2-0 on Goldschmidt. He walked in the
Reminder, chat, if you're in here and you haven't already, please click like on the stream. Helps out. Thank you. Ball. Blue, bad call. It's a bad call.
2-1.
It's a bad fucking call. Should be 3-0.
He's had 2 hits over the first 3 innings. We're 1 out to the bottom of the 4th. Jazz
Struggling to
Chisholm Jr.
score
on
off
deck.
terrible pitchers. I wouldn't say Ortiz is terrible, Buck. Sounds like he's definitely got nasty stuff. And he's been hit or miss. He's either great or he's bad. Be patient, my friend.
You think about how good.
Not scoring off this guy is wild. Apparently this is what he is. He either is ass or he's pretty lights out.
He's got 1,215 career hits, which is second.
Let's go, goalie.
in the
Let's go,
major
chat.
leagues to Freddie
We're
Freeman.
chilling. We're chilling for now. It's only the 4th.
1,271. And
Gotta
you
start
know what?
scoring,
Freddie
but
Freeman's a Hall of Famer on his way. So
Still
you
a
know
lot of
what?
game
The
left.
numbers Goldschmidt has
Pop
put
him
up.
up.
been
Out of play,
phenomenal.
please. Yep.
And Goldschmidt and Freeman seem to be defying father time. I mean, you hear all these stories about first basemen don't age well. Well, these two are aging well.
Nope.
3-2.
Let's go, goalie.
And the Dodgers kind of lucked out with Freeman because I think Freeman wanted to return to Atlanta.
Wasn't there a big controversy that his agent didn't even tell him that he could have
that's
gone
crazy.
back to Atlanta? So he signed with
Motherfucker.
LA,
That
and then
fucking
he was
agent,
kinda
bro.
like,
We ought to
I really wanted to
take
be
that
in
MFer
Atlanta.
out.
He loved Atlanta.
Damn, man. Why are we looking at pitches right down the middle? This is crazy.
It's worked out in LA. Won the MVP of the World
Now I'm
Series.
starting not to understand.
And the WNBA is back in its own prime.
Goalies in a row. About time, Sam. About time. All good. That at bat was irritating, but him slump so good.
It's on prime.
Probably gonna have to count on Freed for. That's tomorrow. I ain't near thinking about that yet, Bucks. Bucks, you're a little negative, aren't you?
Chisholm, he struck out in the 2nd inning.
You naturally just like that? Sadly, Texas didn't age well. Yeah, nah. I mean, it could have been a lot worse for an 8-year deal. He was still solid for the most of it. Like, it just... I would say the second half was really bad. Mostly because of injuries. But the fact that we got 09, man, it's like we were talking about the other day with Corbin. Jazz to right field. Oh, foul. Fuck.
Hooking foul.
You get the ring, so no matter what, it's kind of worth it.
Ortiz has been really good.
Tex through 2009 through his first 4 years, he was legitimately. First year in 09, he was an MVP candidate. He was great. And then 2010 through 2012, he was legitimately solid. And then injuries started to take their toll. Had the renaissance 2015, but then same deal, got hurt.
Gauge how he's had so many problems.
And then 2016, that was it.
Throughout the year.
Man. Let's go, Jazz.
So Naylor goes out, toss with Ortiz, 0-2 count on Chisholm. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 Guardians.
What up, Anthony? Did you see the article about Stanton buying the gavel chain for Judge? I did see that while I was in the bathroom, yeah. I'm going to do a full, look at it later. Maybe I might post about it tomorrow or something. But yeah, apparently the Judge gavel necklace that Judge is wearing, which is, crazy expensive, too. Stanton, I guess, got it for him. And he did, I don't know if there was an engraving to do with his daughter, or, that was why he got Judge the thing. It's pretty sick. I'm going to read more into it later to get the full idea of it. But, Stanton got him that, and he's wearing it every single game. Jazz that on strikes.
97 by Chisholm. And the Yankees go down in order.
Anyways, might talk about it a little more tomorrow. Maybe later if this game turns into a total dud. Which it's not. It's 3-0 game, so it's right there for us. But, goddamn. So much rage baiting in this stream, Dan. We've had a couple. $20,000. Goddamn. What a dog. Must have stole the... I think Stan's doing alright. What up, Longer Lord? How you doing, yo? Dan, I love your videos. I appreciate you, Anthony. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, boss. But alright, chat. We're just going to keep on watching, obviously. See how the rest of this goes. Clark has settled in. We've discussed that at length now. Attention's really off him. It's the offense now, which... Big fan of this offense. They should start hitting soon. Dan Work Sr. chimes in. Says, quote, that was pretty fucking pathetic. Say, I agree.
Discover Verilux XR Track progressive lenses and experience instant sharp vision in motion and seamless transitions from near to far. Verilux by Essilor.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no. We're just keeping tabs on arrivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had. Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids. We're not? Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
It's a prime Wednesday night, and it's 3-0 Guardians. Schmidt struggled in the first inning. That's when the Guardians got their 3 runs. So far, it has held up. And Stephen Kwan will lead off the 5th and be the top of the order for Cleveland against the Yankee right-hander.
By the way, Ortiz is throwing the ball. This is another big inning for Clark Schmidt. Going into the 5th here, 71 pitches, but you're turning the lineup.
He made an appearance last year, Vault, a couple times when I was back at my parents' house.
And Ramirez coming up. So again,
great dude. Great dude.
Throwing the baseball.
Let's go, Clark. Give me those scoreless.
Kwan has walked and single. Scored the first run of the game on the Angel Martinez home run.
For one, come on, Deej. That a boy.
And he gets Kwan for our number 1.
One out.
Well, it was a slow start for Schmidt. 4 of the first 6 batters reached. 3 of them scored. And now he has retired 12 of the last 13, including 6 strikeouts. But sometimes a slow start can cost you a game.
Well, you just got to hope if you're Clark Schmidt that your offense is going to get to Ortiz at some point.
Ground ball right side again. Goldie, bang. 2 dead. Quick 2 outs, chat. That's what I like. Let's go. Yeah, Anthony, like I was saying before, like at this point, not like excusing a 3-run first, because that does affect momentum for sure, and just not good. But in the end, yo, like if we were to say, knock on wood, God forbid, go on to lose this game 3-0, I'm not blaming Clark Schmidt at all. You know, offense side start hitting. Yep, couldn't agree more, Eli. You remember that vault? Hell yeah. Yeah, nah, my dad's a man. And yo, like Morgan said, drop a like if you had. Did Dan Sr. play ball? Oh, truth. Did he fucking play ball or what, man? Yeah, he did. And he claims, and I believe him. I do, but like, it's funny. It's the most classic, like, oh, back in my day, like, let's just say this. Dan Rourke Sr. used to fucking, per sources, basically hit a home run every at-bat. Like, he was nasty. You know, I've heard a lot of people say that too, that knew him, that he was nuts. My dad was a G, yo. Still is. But yo, even ahead of baseball, was like he was a race car driver. Like that was really his shit. He was in the Navy. Ramirez down the right field line, foul. Total dog. Total dog.
Schmidt's reaction after some of these pitches is knowing that he does not have complete control
today
at all times. That ball out over the middle of the plate.
It's a real good contribution from you, Mikey. Thanks.
You know you got away with one.
I don't know, Chris. I'll probably do the same shit. And then like my kids will pull up the warehouse stuff and be like, "What are you talking about, Dad?" We have footage. I believe my dad, bro. Warehouse tomorrow, I'm pumped for blitzball dress rehearsal. It's basically just like practice games and shit for Captain's League. And then we're recording the tournament next Thursday and Friday. Can't wait. Strike 3, got him. Yo, Clark, good job, man. Way to bounce back. Another scoreless inning. So he's now through 5. 5 innings, 3 runs allowed. And his pitch count's at what? He could probably do exactly what we kind of joked that he would do, which is settle in for 6 innings, 3 runs, a quality start. He's at 79 pitches now, so yo. This is not on Clark at all, so. I should say at all. I don't mean it like that, but you guys catch my drift. Like, we got to start fucking doing something offensively, obviously. And speaking of, we got 7, 8, 9, Volpe, Wells, Deej. Let's go. Let's go, chat. He should, man. He should. Facts, Maureen. Definitely. Now get Dan Cena in the warehouse. I would love to, man. I would love to. I bet I probably could one day. Like, not for like anything big like franchise series that's so just like set in stone and all, but like I'm sure that could happen. Big series win tomorrow. Buck, why are we talking about tomorrow, bro? It's the 5th inning. If you're like giving up on a game that we're down by 3 in the 5th inning, like what do you like? How do you watch games? And I mean that, like, with all due respect, brother. Like, what are you talking about? We're down by 3. You're already looking forward to tomorrow? Like, come on. Yo, how about a dad's league? That would be sick. Dan, you used to work for John Boy? Yes, I do, Julia. Oh, yeah. It's going on. This is year 4. Year 4, yep. Take the series today. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do it, chat. 789. Let's see what's going on around the league. Pirates beating the Astros 3-0. Nationals over the Cubs 1-0. Phillies over the Blue Jays 1-0 in the 6th. Bro, I honestly I kind of miss there being around the leagues that I truly cared about. But it's like I don't worry about anybody in the. I guess it just comes down to the AL East. There's not much competition right now, but also just I don't know. That also is classic, like, it's June. Still building the season. Let's go. Let's build some fucking offense. Huh, chat? 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Can we start swinging at pitches that are right down the middle for first base?
He doesn't throw strikes and walks a lot of people out. He's walked 2. But he's been filling up the strike zone.
Did you see where Naylor was lined up on that pitch? It looked like Greg Maddux from the old days. It was like a foot outside. He made him run the ball back to the plate. Look where he's lined up.
That's like what Stroman's supposed to do.
All the way back.
He just missed his location. I don't really see a big deal, to be honest.
Now, do you think he just missed?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. It was a breaking ball. I thought it was a two-seamer.
Yeah,
It was a
word.
breaking ball. He missed a lot. But he
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that he saw that target off the plate away. He didn't want to leave it in. Like Volpe got a breaking ball yesterday that stayed out of the plate, and you saw what happened to him as part of that back-to-back home run.
Heads up! God damn!
Well, bow tie there, the Yankee shortstop.
You can see with the movement that Ortiz has.
What the
up
fuck,
and
Chad?
in, you're going to get this once in a while.
What the
It's
fuck?
comfortable at bat for righties.
Of making the World Series this year or last? In terms of, if it's a question about competition, last year, to be honest. Because the Tigers are better than last year's Guardians. Make no mistake, man.
2-2 on Anthony.
If it is like what we kind of, for the most part in baseball, expected to be, Yankees, Tigers, ALCS, that shit is going to be kind of, I don't want to say a bloodbath to be all dramatic, but like that's just going to be a fucking series, man. And I look forward to it, but we'll be stressing. And that's going to bring back the memories of, you know, the early Tigers teams when I was watching 2011, 2012. Like, that was the first ever playoff elimination. And not really. Rangers were in 2010. Hustle Bolt, come on! Damn, man! One dead. I wish Volpe was quicker out down the line first. It's all good, but
We talk and talk and talk, but I mean, just watching in this series, I mean, Ramirez, it just, you can't emphasize enough how good a player he is all
yeah, for
around,
real.
as far as speed, power, defense.
Yankees lost again. Yeah, Bruno, like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing?
Michael, because he's in Cleveland, Ohio.
I don't fucking get it. And Morgan, obviously, whenever you want to, bro, you can kick these people. They're fucking just, you know, serving no purpose in here. But I don't understand. Like, they're Yankee fans. Like, how many Yankees lost? Like, it's the fifth inning. How do you watch games? And there's times I'm sure I can be a little like much with this shit. Like, if it were like 7-0 right now, I'd probably be saying something relatively similar, just with less like basis behind it. In this case, though, man, it's a 3-0 game at home in the fifth fucking inning. We have the best offensive baseball. Like, are you trying to reverse jinx something? Which that doesn't work. But like, what you say has no impact on the game. Just watch. Stop trying to play with your emotions. Stop trying to, you know, fucking have a voodoo doll at the Yankees. Like, nothing you say impacts anything besides other people's enjoyment in the chat when you just fucking be miserable and negative all the time. Just chill. Watch the damn game.
I'll take less money to stay here. And I said, really? And he got, well, the then Cleveland role. I don't know if they were the Indians at that point, but they got a team-friendly deal. One and two on Wells, who lined out to first in the third.
Yo. How about Chichi Gonzalez, who was with us for a minute a couple years ago. He's now a bullpen catcher for the Miami Marlins, just because he wants to be. It's pretty sick.
Of the way Ortiz pitches, and maybe if they hang out long enough, then it's going to revert back to that.
Well, you hope as a team, and you know that a lot of times you can face a pitcher, and you're right, and the numbers just don't match. This guy's got
damn, man.
Stuff. He's throwing the ball well. And all of a sudden,
now there has been some frustrating at bats. Ortiz is nasty, man.
Bats on him, and things can change when somebody doesn't have great
at least tonight.
Confidence. Another good pitch right there. Now he's starting to
really
thanks,
Morgan.
Add the changeup in. Now, after starting the game with a
Danny
lot
called you a
of
crybaby. Who did?
And the slider,
how's he calling me a crybaby?
Changeup then also.
And look at what they've done against the slider. Not much.
Yeah.
5 strikeouts.
See you later, Bruno. Good shit, Morg. Right. Oh man, bro. This motherfucker's Cliff Lee or something. I love you guys. Yo, chat, we should give a, like, I'm not trying to be fucking, like, an ass kisser here, but, like, to be fair, Luis Ortiz does kind of look nasty tonight. Whoa, what are you telling Morgan to go to bed for? What are you talking about? Morgan's our guy. I'm sure you didn't mean it that way, though. Good shit, Morgan. Chris, are you planning on doing watch parties for the Rockies-White Sox series on July 4th weekend? For the Rockies-White Sox series. As in, like, we have the Rockies and White Sox that week, I assume? Is that what you're saying? When did I say that? Yo, I didn't even realize this. We're playing the Mets. The Subway Series resumes on 4th of July. Did I know that? Bruno go to bed. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Damn, we're getting some activity in the chat tonight. I'm sorry you got to be all over these people, Morgan. My bad. I guess not my bad. They're bad. All right, Buck. I almost want to ban you too, dude, but it's irritating me. Are you going to dominate? Get us the series tomorrow. I'll leave it up. You know, Morgan, it's all to your discretion. Whatever you feel is best, you have full authority to do. As always. You said instead of Yankees match you were watching. Did I actually say that? Damn. I got no recollection. Yeah, I guess I was just bullshitting. But that'll be fucking hype. Actually, well, the Friday game I probably will do a watch party for. That weekend I almost certainly will be going back down to the shore. But we'll see. We'll see. Watch parties are like back, man. When I say back, I'm saying like everyday type thing. So just always assume going forward, unless I tell you otherwise, there will be a watch party. Like I'm thinking upcoming, for example, like we'll be here obviously tonight, tomorrow, and then every game in the Boston series as well. Off on Monday, and then we have Royals and then Boston again. Like I think we'll be live for every single one of those games. And then Angels at home. Angels at home is fun. I like having the Angels at Yankee Stadium. But yeah.
So a couple of warnings for you, Paul.
Rockies swept the Marlins today. They swept the Marlins? You know, good for the Rockies. I know that was their first like series win or whatever, right?
To the Hamptons, the Jersey Shore. They give it the Yogi Berra bobblehead away. Yankees, Red Sox, so you got to leave early.
You told me to be here.
What's he saying?
I mean, I thought we had a day game on Friday when you told me that.
No, you don't have to be here at 1, leave at 1. That'll get you here about 3:30.
It's a happy Friday, though. Look at it that way.
I love it. I'm looking forward to that game.
I might crack open a Waterbird or something, chat. Would that be a step back for me?
We get to do the first game.
I mean, I didn't quit drinking. I quit fucking zinning. And it's not like if I crack open a Waterbird, a fucking nicotine pouch is just going to appear in my mouth. Although very well could. Have you ever watched a game with Jimmy and Jake? I wonder if you're more passionate between you and Jimmy. I have. I don't like watching games with other people, to be honest. I really don't. Funny, that's fucking ironic as that is. So I haven't all that often. Like if I ever in the office for it's nothing against Jimmy or Jake. It's more so just like when I'm in the office for like a weekday day game, I usually seclude myself in a room by myself and just get my whole setup going. Like I don't like to be. It's like I'm conversing in the game right now, but I can lock in whenever I want. And even that's been like the one drawback of watch parties. But thank God for the highlights. Like I definitely get a little more tuned out at times because I'm streaming during it. But the highlights always kind of like make sure I fully process the game. Who's more passionate? It's like it's no like. I think it's all equal, man. Like same with Joe's and all. We're very different though. We're very different. Actually, no, I would say me and Jimmy are similar in a lot of senses. When it comes to the way we are Yankee fans, we're very different. But I have two different like ways I go about it. Like I have my serious mode where I'm down to talk ball, and then I also have like for those who watch JM Baseball or like any like kind of similar personality like to Warehouse too. Like I definitely for JM Baseball I'll turn up like the Yankee fan heel shit. Like Warehouse I don't intentionally act like a punk, but there's times where it's like. Put it like this, like there's the JM entity and there's like Yanks Av. Yanks Av is much more like actual me. At JM, if I'm on camera, I'm usually playing it up to some degree, if you know what I mean. You guys crash out similarly. Yo.
That's a pretty nice play by Chisholm to even make that close.
Well, I guess I can say this now because it literally hasn't happened yet. There's just speculation for Captain's League Blitzball, and I'm going to tell you guys this because like it hasn't happened yet, so it's literally just what's been discussed. Me and Jimmy are trying to get on the same team. AKA, he's trying to draft me next week for Captain's League Blitzball. That's the last time I'll speak on it because I don't know when the actual draft is. And once it does, I don't want to spoil anything.
He's been so consistent.
But I would love to be on the same team as Jimmy, man. Love it, love it, love it. Anyways, first and second, 1 out. This is a big spot. Is Clark going to finish this inning or what's going on?
Big part of what the Yankees
I tell you, nobody gives a shit. Side note, but Clark's got to like taper that beard an extra like half an inch down his neck. Every time I see him, it's like, man, that looks a little pasted on. Yeah, I didn't really see that. Jazz, what was that play by Jazz? Hold on, let me see that again. Just picked it and then didn't have enough time. Yeah, that's tough play. That was a nice play. All right, but first and second,
Gabriel Arias.
one out.
Thrown a couple sinkers.
Let's go, chat. I'm gonna lock in.
Just
I kind of got
raised the
distracted.
percentage, but you know, usually he's around 10%, and tonight he was only at 5. And I don't know if
Yeah, Mikey, have a little class, bro. We don't do that shit here. We talk to each other like normal people. Which I'm sure you are a normal person as well. Just doesn't come off like it when you fucking say shit like that. Morgan, you're cooking tonight, Morgan. Shout out to Morgan. Shout out to Morgan. He's my guy for a long time now. I honestly hope we really make the World Series this year. Well, me too, Anthony. Yo, yeah. Def was special in the second message. And the first. The first one's like, yeah, of course we do. But, yeah, no, I want the Dodgers rematch, no doubt. But I also would take a Subway Series. Better win the whole thing, though. Or else it all means nothing. I didn't say anything that was disrespectful. Speaking the truth doesn't mean... Oh, don't start playing games with me, Mike. I see exactly what you said, dude. Now, listen. Did you commit first-degree murder? No, but... You're a Yankee fan. I want to have you around here chilling. You're probably a good dude. I'm sure you are. But you say Posada isn't better than Girardi. Get real. Now I didn't say that, but Posada is better than Girardi. I mean, this is a separate conversation. Your actual take, Posada is better than Girardi. That's no shit. But also, don't say get real. I just talk like a normal person. And don't call me a hypocrite. I'm only giving you attitude because you started it. To one of my boys. Saying Joe's better. Posada's not. Yeah, that's.
The Guardians bullpen, while not as good,
I didn't even fully process the take at first, too. What do we say? Girardi? I mean, I like Girardi. And defensively, yeah, word. But nah, I mean, dude, Posada's. I understand not a Hall of Famer, but he's like the tier below. And some would argue for a catcher, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Attaboy Clark, big K. Big out. Yeah, longer lore. I got distracted by the actual base of the argument. I was like, wait, hold the fuck on. What are we talking about? Anyways, you're chilling, Mike. Let's just all. Yeah. God damn. Do I know who Jay Banks? No, I don't. Just respect other people's opinions. Exactly. Just be a normal dude. Because we were all chilling. I'm not gonna pull the whole oh, you wouldn't say that to anybody's face type thing. But even if you were to, it doesn't mean you're gonna get your fucking ass kicked or nothing. Because I think that's also a flaw in the modern human brain. We're not cavemen. We're advanced species. But at the same time, you're just not gonna get along with people, dude. People aren't gonna like you if you talk like that. So just be normal. Be normal. You'd love Jay Banksy. I'm sure I would, Longlord. What is he, some fucking nuthead or something? Yeah, I'm gonna grab a Waterbird. If I have any, I think I do. I should. Oh, what the hell? There we go. My feed did that MLB TV thing where it like goes back to the start. Hey, good shit, Hedrick, whatever the hell you say. I should probably get that figured out. All right, so Clark's day is done. 5 and 2/3, 7 hits, 3 earned, all from the first. Settled down nicely to get 8 Ks and keep us in the game. Letter grade, chat. This is a good one. This is a good one in terms of like it makes you think a little bit. What are we gonna give Clark for his outing today? I want to say like, I feel like I'm almost like wanting to say B minus, but there is something about like you put your team down right away, down 3-0, even though we recovered from it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm in between C plus or B minus. Where Mark says B minus, okay. So we got like 3 B minuses, we got 3 C pluses. A B, C plus, somewhere along that range. But I want to come up with one. Fuck it, B minus. I mean, if I'm gonna be consistent with the way I roll, like if I'm gonna fall on one side of it, it's gonna be optimistic. Anyways. Cracking open a Waterbird, a vodka cranberry one, which is, to be honest, my least favorite flavor, but it's okay. It's good. Gets the goddamn job done. Who am I to complain, chat? You know what I'm saying? All right. Yo, I did my laundry today, chat, which not to fucking make a big thing out of that, but you know how I usually go home and get my laundry done? Yeah, D's way too harsh. I just like haven't had time to go back home. So I went to a laundromat today. Like I was Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2. And it actually came out similar to the Spider-Man 2 laundry scene because I left a chapstick, a red like cherry chapstick thing, or strawberry chapstick in my pant leg. A couple of my socks got all fucking red from it, and it's like, good thing people weren't suspicious that I might be, the web slinger, because it sure looked like it. Like when Tobey washed his Spider-Man suit in Spider-Man 2, got all his clothes all fucked up. I don't know. What is he saying, Chad? Who knows? Here we go. Top of the order? Top of the order. Grisham, Rice, Judge. Let's do it, Chad. We're going to score a damn run this inning.
You're knocking on the door, getting base hits.
We're just fucking tied up in general.
In the game. This seems like
Screw one run. Let's get it all.
Right now, just because Ortiz has been that good. And the Yankees
Call.
really have
Good
not
eye.
been able to do anything offensively.
Cheers, Chad.
Now Tim Herron is warming up.
Yeah, baby.
Lefties in the bullpen.
God bless America. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good shit.
3-0. Grisham walked in.
What are you eating for dinner? Good question, Anthony. Good question. Probably, I don't know. I already had my factor meal today, which was pretty good. It was a shredded beef macaroni thing. I scarfed it down for the stream. 3-1. We're recording BT tonight after the West Coast games. Baseball Today. Daily baseball show, by the way, if you don't know about it. It's on JM Baseball. It's awesome. Go check out JM Baseball if you're a baseball fan. Like, you will love it if you're not aware of what that is. Anyways, I'm just like, to be honest, at this point, like, leadoff walk for Grisham. Let's go. Protein shake, some Wheaties. Probably just cap the night with that, because I technically already had dinner.
Luis Ortiz has been really good tonight. We talk about his inconsistency over the year, but you see his stuff. A hard fastball, a good slider to Aaron Judge right there. Another one to go.
So leadoff walk for Grisham. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Work that change up in too, but
damn, what are those Waterbirds like? Dude, Matt, I love them, man. Now, they're a John Boy sponsor. That's how they sent a bunch of them to the warehouse. So that's how I became affiliated with them. I'm not affiliated, but aware of them, I guess. Or I guess affiliated with work too. Anyways, they're like dude, I tell you, man, like, they really do taste kind of like a soda. Now, this one is more of like a seltzer with like a cranberry tasting vibe to it. I just spilled. But they have this great flavor that, I kid you not, bro, tastes like grape soda. It's delicious. And the orange flavor when they have, it's banging. That's what I really wish I had right now. Nah, man! Safe. Thank God he took that himself, bro. Thank God. Anyways, they're good. They're real good. Waterbird. But they're pretty much just seltzers, but they're better than seltzers. I feel like seltzer doesn't really do it justice. Anyway, so Rice preset out. 1 out. Here's Judge. Give me a 2-run homer. No way. He's safe. He's safe. Oh, word up, Anthony? Nice. Oh, shit. Fucking goddamn it, he's out. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, Matt, yep. I think the standard old 5%. Where is the percentage on here? Yep, 5%.
Where'd it go? Is this trick photography?
You want to read the... Oh, you probably can't see that. Anyways, double play, that sucks. This offense is terrible. No, they're not like that. They're technically the best offense in baseball, but tonight... Just getting shut down by Ortiz so far.
Oh, good buddy Tony Gambino with that shot.
Let's
a
go, Cat.
cinematic shot at that.
Wow. Needed something like that.
Now it's starting to get late. That'd be the 7th inning.
Here's Aaron Judge.
And I assume they'll have like Kate Smith and shit. Clase, who's been good.
1-0.
Leadoff walk on a hard ground ball, and you got Aaron Judge on deck thinking, you know, you're one swing away with a base hit, and boom, a hard ground ball, double play. Aaron Judge up there, nobody on, and 2 outs.
Oh, man. 99. Ortiz is nasty, dog.
99. I mean, he has been something tonight.
For real.
With the scouting report, they usually don't score him runs, but they scored him 3 early, and he has not looked back. Luis Ortiz has got his stuff tonight.
Goddamn blitz ball, yo. One, 2 on Judge. Ground ball up the middle. Another base hit.
And it sweeps through off the glove of Schmidt.
Oh boy.
Second base hit for Judge.
2 out single for Judge. Oh, Mikey, why are you still here, bro? Get out of here. Fucking pussy. Maybe kill yourself while you're at it. 2 dead. Judge off first. Let's go, Belly.
Rivera sprint to the mound.
Yeah, put the foot right out. What the hell?
It's a guy that's having a tough year so far. Ortiz.
So Judge off first. Bellinger, and if he gets on, oh, Ortiz is done. All right, work. So Ortiz is done. Who's coming in, chat? Do we see who's coming in? Yeah, word. Screw that guy. He's a pussy. Who's coming in? My boy Tim Herron. How's he doing, Alan? Has he been good? Tim Herron. So lefty. 405 ERA, 22 Ks in 20 innings. He's given up 14 walks in 20 innings. 219 batting average again. So it seems like he's kind of a hit or miss. What up, Spencer? Now he's just fucking on some bullshit. Fucking saying how bad the Yankees are and giving up. The motherfucker been giving up the game since the 3rd fucking inning. I just don't understand. Dan went 5 2/3 innings. That telling him. Yeah, honestly, it's been a minute since that one dude like disappeared after I told him. That gave me a fucking scare. And then his friend was like commenting on like the live stream, being all fucking tough and shit. And he asked like where I was gonna be, so I gave him my exact location of where I was gonna be in Hoboken from 6 to 9 at Hoboken Pier A. And of course, he never showed up. And I'm not saying that in a tough guy way because I know exactly how it would have went down. This is my fucking bread and butter, yo. Like, I would have just talked to the guy, and I guarantee you, it would have been like, I mean, from his angle, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm best friends with this fucking kid." I would have talked to the guy. And when you talk to somebody who's a meathead, they often get diminished into what they really are, which is a base level Homo sapien, as we always say. The power of words, my friends. But anyways, he didn't fucking show up. So I don't like fucking telling people to do that. And I really don't mean it, but also like I know they're not gonna kill themselves because fucking Yankees Avenue said so. And if they do, like they probably are fucking already on the bridge. You know what I'm saying? And don't be annoying when the Yankees are fucking losing. Like, that's the thing, yo. Like, actions have consequences. You're fucking irritating, I'll tell you to kill yourself. Like, Bellinger. Oh! Hustle. Safe! Oh, fuck, man.
Bellinger by an eyelash. I'm sure the Yankees will decide.
What do you think, Chet? What do we think?
I thought Bellinger got down the line.
I thought he beat that shit, man. But
see if there's going to be a challenge.
Oh! Safe! I don't know. That is fucking close.
And they are going to challenge.
Yeah, I feel like you might as well. You might as well, dude.
It almost looked like a tie, but tie goes to the runner. But we always look at it when it's already been
Facts, Spence, facts. Yo, that is close, man. But remember, I think so too, but they often will go by the ruling of when the ball is in the glove, not even like hits the back pocket. It's like, oh, come on. Ah, fuck. I think he's safe, but you guys know how they get. You know how they get with replay. I know, that's what I'm saying, Matt. It might be too close to an overturn.
That's supposed to go to the runner, Mike.
Yo, facts. What Christian said. Not enough to overturn ass ruling. 100%. That's the kind of vibe I get, unfortunately. We'll see. It's a worthwhile challenge. Oh boy, can we use this shit? Could we use this? What would it be? First and second, 2 outs for Goldie? Fuck you, Steve. Hey, Steve, your grand big announcement was revealed today, by the way. And I had to act shocked, even though I've been included on what's really been going on. I actually got kind of pissed at the way it was presented. I'll tell you later. Not like a bad one, but just like, you know. Steve, what do you think? Not announced, but it was in our, fuck you, man! That fucking sucks. Damn!
Shout out to one of the heroes behind the scenes at MLB.
So what inning is it? No, anyway, Steve, they, I don't know if it just, like, was supposed to be now. It wasn't, like, announced, like, the whole fucking place, but, like, in our little editor meeting or whatever. What were you doing, Noah? It's good to see you, Noah. Good to see you, man. Hope you had a good day. That's just annoying. Where was it announced? No, it was just mentioned in, we had our editors meeting. It was mentioned. I guess people caught wind. Not me, though. My fucking lips were sealed. You can text me if you want. It wasn't like a big deal. It wasn't like a only thing that irritated me was just like, I'll tell you, you'll be on my side. It wasn't anything like bad. It was just like the way it was phrased while you left. It made me kind of like scoff under my, what's the fucking phrase? You know what I'm saying. We'll talk. Anyways. Oh my God, Steve. Do you want to fucking like have a phone call later, or can I fucking do my Yankees Avenue live stream, please? Maddie announced it. So like the editors. It's all good. Hey, Nathaniel, you chilling, brother? Don't feel bad. Dan, you're the reason we're losing. Put on a jersey. Should I put on a jersey, chat? I'll put on a jersey. Should I put on a jersey, chat? Yo, me too, Rashid. I'm feeling good. He wants a phone call. I'll give him a phone call. My phone's on Do Not Disturb right now, though. Put on that jersey? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yo, chat, you want to see how fucking jacked I am? Look at this shit. I'm not playing either. Look at this. What do you think? You see this shit? You see this shit, chat? Look at that. Don't fuck around. Oh, goddamn. This feels fucking honestly. That felt fucking rude to do, actually. That was very indecent of me. Here we go. This is more like it. Now I fucking... This is some Yankees Avenue shit to be wearing. Wife beater in a jersey. Ugh. Here we go. Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, Noah. I'm gonna button it up though. I like to have the halfway button down.
Almost hit the tape.
Kind of like a punk. Orange chicken? Nah. I would get sesame chicken. If I were to get Chinese. I'm not getting Chinese, but if I were to, I'd get a sesame chicken. What up, Blue Army? Alright, we good? There we go. That's more like it. Oh, fucking hell. That's great.
In front of Judge. Leadoff single
Judge.
for Jones.
Nah, the Chinese is like for the worst emergencies, man. If we got like maybe swept by LA, that would be like a Chinese thing. And yeah, Shadow Morgan calling out Fernando Cruz is warming up, which of course that'd be his first appearance since returning. Letting Nolan Jones gets hits. At least 2025 Nolan Jones, yeah. Nolan Jones has been pretty good before. It's Judge, big balls.
One of the 6 righties in the bullpen.
Hey Dan, do you know who the Lucas play in ball and play after that loss to Rodon? It's Judge, Anthony. Double play, got him. 6-4-3.
The Yankees, you were kind of knocking on the door
I'm trying to think.
last inning, and you just want to get back up to the plate. Now you're in the bullpen.
I don't remember, to be honest. Sorry, bro. Got to deal with broccoli. You don't feel as bad about it. I actually already had broccoli earlier. No, green beans. It was green beans.
I'd get out of the box very well.
There's Martinez from the right side. Shows bunt takes up and away. We're in the top of the 7th, 2 outs, nobody on.
We're chilling, Chad. We're chilling for right now. I got a good feeling about the bottom of the 7th. I'll tell you that.
They lead the Yankees 3-0, the middle game of this 3-game set.
Yo, so I have not posted Yanks after, I don't think.
That was the first time this year that Quan has grounded into a double play.
Yeah, like I said, he got jammed as a hitter. When you get jammed, you know you're not kind of coming through the ball and getting out of the box. So you just get out late and you just cannot get to where you need to get to.
What?
Is Boone saying something? His turn,
It's great pictures tonight, Michael. We're doing great on the camera work, aren't we?
Amazing. Well, we have a great crew all around. Line to left field. Bellinger will make the play, and that'll do it in the 7th. No runs a hit. And because of the DP, nobody left. At the end of 6.5, it's time for the 7th inning stretch. Guardians 3, Yankees nothing, but we'll stay right here as they honor America and the Bronx.
All right, chat. God bless America. And who do we got do up? 5, 6, 7, Goldie, Jazz, Volpe. Good job, Hedrick. Oh God, look at my fucking hair. What the hell? Good Lord. Good grief, chat. What the hell are you doing to me? And service to our nation. I'm at the brush this shit, goddamn. I'm still feeling, I shouldn't say still feeling, but I'm back to feeling actually pretty decent. We're not getting shut out, chat. We're gonna get some action. Alright, I think we just need a fucking shower. Don't worry, I'll do that after stream. Shout out to the gym today. Which means I wasn't able to put any moose in. This is driving me fucking crazy, bro. Goddamn. What is happening? Whatever. What's good, Logan? Hair looks fine, but I like it longer. It'll get there, Anna. Don't you worry. Thanks, Ed. Talking shit. I love you. I love you guys. We're gonna post a Goldschmidt walk. Yeah, no, I know. It's not. I guess it's not my fault. It's just crazy. Like the last thing posting Yankees was the pregame from before. I think. Yep. All right, yo. Be right back. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Goldie, Jazz, and Volpe. Oh, shit on Rye. What up, Chad? How we doing? Cheese. Ha! Look, you guys win. And it all came from a simple message of Christian saying, "What's the word we're all gonna type when Dan gets back to confusing?" It worked. I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why are people just saying cheese?" I appreciate you, Luna. Thanks so much, and thank you guys for being here again. You got a game tomorrow, Anthony? Oh, hell yeah! Good luck, brother. Rooting for you. Keep me posted. Let me know how you do. Alrighty. Bottom 7. Here's Goldie. Goldie, Jazz, Volpe. Right? Yes. Right. Like I didn't just say it 4 fucking times. All right, time for a fake Zin. Spearmint. Not Zin, by the way. It's a goddamn, as most of you know. Just want to make sure there's no doubt. Icebreaker mints.
It benefits Goldschmidt, where he's going to get an at bat against
lefty.
The lefty.
Ah! Sucks. That sucks. Ah, very funny, Noah. Hell yeah, group. Day 4. Which now we're at the point where you just kind of start counting. Because the main thing is 72 hours, 3 days, it's out of your system. Now it's just like, just don't Zin no more, baby. I definitely feel a lot better. A lot better. Come on, Jazz.
Along with Chris Sharon and Paul O'Neill, I'm Michael Kay. We thank you for spending part of your Wednesday evening with us here on Prime. Guardians lead 3-0. Middle game of this 3-game set. 1-1.
Well, if you notice this series, Jazz has seen a lot of breaking balls. He got a fastball yesterday, hit it for a home run. And everything else has been off speed. Like that they really want to challenge him with fastballs.
Oh. Hustle. Oh, you're in there, baby. Oh, he drops it. He probably wasn't in there, but he drops it. Might give him a hit, but either way, 1 out. Jazz reaches at first. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah, Christian. I appreciate you, bro, but congrats to you too, man. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. Tobacco free for 2+ years. Hell yeah. Nah, it's not easy, man, for sure. Good shit, brother. Good shit. Love you guys. I guess an error, yeah, but either way, Jazz at first. 1 out. Let's go. How old were I when I stopped playing baseball? It was like actual baseball from like high school. I was 17. I quit my senior year because I wanted to watch the Yankees, and I was just like, because I wasn't like, I kind of realized I wasn't going anywhere with it. That's just me. I would play right now. I want to play right now. I want to pitch. I'd have to join like some men's league or something, which I'm down, but like it has to be like Sunday mornings before the Yankees and shit. Anyways, let's go, Volpe. Ball. Remember, Volpe rakes against lefties too.
It's a 3.92 right now. Matt Festa continues the throw.
Nope.
Chisholm leads off first, held by Manzardo.
Up the middle? Ah, fucking kill me, man. Damn.
To end the inning, 4-6-3. We'll go to the 8th, 3-0 Cleveland.
We got 6 outs left to go, chat, and we're gonna watch those 6 outs. It might end up just being one of those days, and if it does, that is okay. It's been frustrating so far. This is going to be a quick game. It doesn't even really feel like it, truth. Has it been a quick game? Yeah, I guess it will end up. I mean, what do you mean is like a standard game these days? Like 2:45? Oh, yeah, what up, Move Mist? Yeah, just one of those nights. So far. I mean, hell, same thing. Keep it at 3. You still got a shot, obviously, but it might just end up being one of those nights. And if it does, I'm not going to kill myself. And I don't want any of you guys to as well. Or I should say either would be the correct term. What's everybody doing after the game? Chilling? Going to bed? I got fucking awful sleep last night. I ain't awful sleep. I just could not go to sleep. Which works out tonight, though, because we're doing BT, like I said, probably around midnight, which is just fine. I'm going to Warehouse tomorrow, which I'm pumped for. Playing blitzball. Oh, I'm going to fucking dice some fools up, respectfully. And the Yankees play again tomorrow. So, obviously, we'll be back tomorrow streaming. And then every day this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Damn fucking right. Damn right. So, if tonight doesn't go as planned, ideal? No. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And it would actually... Luis L. Ortiz was legitimately nasty tonight. It wasn't just one of those things where they say, oh, this guy was locked in tonight and he just fucking was dominating an offense that's mid. No, Luis Ortiz looked dialed in. It was impressive. And then now I guess we'll get Cade Smith for the 8th, I guess. Allie, I guess you can confirm that maybe. Is it Cade Smith still healthy and all, 8th inning guy, and then Class A for the 9th? Gotta hit the hit early. Big interview tomorrow. Yo! Good luck, Morgan. Morgan's got a job interview tomorrow. Wish him the best. We're all behind you, Morgan. Good luck, yo. Yo. Just one of those days. Not dinner, offensive stats. Noah, shut up, bro. Don't try to piss me off. Even if you're just being funny. It's not funny.
Barker, that's funny you say. I remember coming
Word,
home
Ellie?
and actually watching that game. I was just watching the game. And it was with the Indians, right?
Yeah.
Barker.
Nah, that's not dumb, Anna.
Fernando Cruz, his first appearance is coming off the IL.
You're at the game, Will Bill? Hey, no, I mean, if I had that kind of pull. Word up, Allie. I'm glad to have you here. So here's Cruz. Welcome back. First game since coming off the IL, but what does that even... He pitched what? Probably... It was like the 10 days, and that was it. I would say he was pitching May 20th.
With that splitter. 1-2 count. Line foul.
You see Sandy Alomar down there taking no chances, just getting down, not trying to catch it.
He could play. He was some player for the Indians.
They're two brothers that good in the game of baseball, huh? And their father also.
Yep.
Did he go? Yes,
Yeah! Attaboy, welcome back.
What are we talking about?
Cruz strikes out J-Ran.
And Ramirez down on strikes.
Then you got that pole. What pole you want, Noah?
So Hassie
What
called two
fucking
perfect
pole you
games.
want?
Here's the ball.
Oh, you said pole. But you meant to say pole. Damn, watch it 2009. Oh, bro, I've seen that. Trust me.
And here's
Trust
the
me, brother.
Dennis Martinez.
Base hits and clutch hits, not just home runs.
I want to thank the guys over at MLB Vault for the great videos.
Yankees play well for him this year. Now, as for the 2009 Yankees, that is one of the greatest teams of all time. So, yeah, definitely not up to par with the 09 Yankees. I'm with you there, Christian. As my girlfriend, you're going to have to clarify, no, I don't know who you're referring to.
I didn't want you to know a little secret so you don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
They're guys on our staff.
Yeah, the 09 Yankees, man.
That cheat.
Keep in mind, again, one of the greatest teams of all time. So, I wouldn't even make that comparison anyways. But
Yeah.
the 09 Yankees, at least at the time, set the franchise record for home runs that year. They had a frick ton of home runs. I think they also have the record for most players with 20 or more homers. They were very big on home run.
I mean, Juan Hassie caught two perfect games.
But either way,
Yeah,
not worth comparing. I mean, one of the greatest teams ever.
it's the luck of the draw, being on teams with good pitching.
And they also had games where they were getting shut out. The 09 Yankees at this point, were tweaking. Even if we were watching the 09 Yankees at this point, back in 09, we could do watch parties reversing time to 15 years ago, this point in the season, yo, we'd be all fucking tweaking and saying this team sucks. Remember, it was a couple weeks from now, this time in 09, where Brian Cashman met the team, had a team meeting in Atlanta. Because they weren't playing up to their potential.
He's back. He said he feels great. Been such a weapon for the Yanks.
Nice. Oh, that was strike 3. Yo, word. Yeah, yo, I love Cruz.
Nasty split finger here. This is a
Let's
fork
go.
ball, really. I mean, watch the knuckling on this, and it just dives. See ya.
Fuck you, Noah. Please stop. Comedy. I could tell you probably Matsui's exact stats from the World Series. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. A-Rods I could. A-Rods I could. I know Matsui. I know all about that shit.
So Cruz has now struck out Ramirez 2 times this year, and he doesn't strike out. He's also gotten Quan, another low strikeout guy. Bichette,
Go, Cruz.
Pasquantino, and Witt. Guys that don't swing and miss all that much, but it's hard not to miss that pitch.
Ah, no. Fuck, man. That sucks. That's tough. That is tough.
Well, fastball right there. I mean, you're talking about his nasty split finger. You do have to mix in some fastballs.
Noah, I don't think you understand, bro. Like, we know you're joking. We all find it irritating as hell. As I told you yesterday, I love you, dude. We love you, but like, it's not a thing where I make fun of you for it or get irritated with you, and then you turn into a bit. Like, it's still just as irritating. So stop. Nobody finds it funny.
Still, as a hitter, you know,
that is a tough.
Hunt that fastball. If you get a good one, don't foul it back.
Ah, goddamn.
There's Schneeman. And a strike. Grounded, foul.
We're gonna be all good, chat. Even if we do lose this game. Even if we do lose this game.
Right,
I do love you, Noah.
Everything together.
I don't know.
Like I said, Michael, slow motion.
That's what I don't want him to become. I'm talking to you too much lately, Noah. I'm just kidding. We're all good. We're all good. Let's just talk about the game now. This does kind of suck. But if we do want to lose, which is not confirmed yet, but if we do, shit happens. Shit happens. Please be foul. God. And dude, like, score and loss aside, this game has just sucked, man. Like, there's been nothing enjoyable about it, really.
For Daniel Schneeman.
Schneeman had a big hit last night. Now a big
We'll be all
night
good,
tonight. So, you know, we talked about the Cleveland offense really struggling. And they need a couple guys to help.
Yeah, no, I can talk to you. You got me, man.
Schneeman might be one of them.
3 hits takes his average from 2.
Yeah, Christian, I don't. It's like I like doing the franchise. I just don't think I have enough time for it, to be honest, man. Like, I already kind of struggle with like my schedule in a sense. I think I got it down now. I'm in a good spot.
10th hit.
But
Arias swings and misses.
I will say I think I'm kind of at like max capacity, like what I can do with Yank Sav while still having like a full-time job otherwise. And I think we're in a good spot with it. But I mean, if there's a time where like I can, like maybe before. Like the playoffs would be fun to like do a BS like franchise stream. Ideally, I could do more of them. I just don't want to lead anybody on.
You ever remember striking out 4 times?
You know what? I was just going to ask James behind over here to see how many times I did it. I'm sure that it happened in my career.
So we got Wells, DJ, then Top.
Those are the ones you kind of black out. You just don't even want to know.
It must have been a joy if it happened.
Excuse me.
Hopefully, Mom had a good dinner that night or something, huh?
Golden sombrero for Arias as he strikes.
All right, yo. Wells, DJ, then Top.
An insurance run for the Guardians, a home run
We'll just
by
see what happens, yo.
It's 4-0 Cleveland.
Sorry for the tough game tonight, chat, but yeah, we'll see what happens the rest of the way. Not looking great, but we'll be there tomorrow. The day after that. The day after that. The day after that. Oh, get this stupid ass fucking song off this commercial, bro. Oh, it's a Coke commercial? I do like Coke. Have a Coke. Upset stomach? Have a Coke. Have a fucking Coke. I'll show you a Coke.
Let your swing get you back to 55th.
Interviews with the players.
Game! This is game-changing, people.
If I ever get the chance to do this, I'm never saying no.
And a little bit.
It's a scam. No one's that happy.
This is a lot like everything else. The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
10 a.m.
Power is his inheritance.
And it's coming now.
Not relinquish it.
Lots of great baseball coming, and good guess, by the way. Play baseball like I'm still a young kid, like a little teenager. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
No way. Dude, Joe Davis sucks. I wonder if we'll still see Class A tonight.
Home run, 104 miles per hour off the bat. Manzardo's 11th home run of the year, and it gives the Guardians a 4-0 lead. Wells, LeMahieu, and Grisham will come up here in the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees have been stymied so far.
Dude, dumbass ESPN's box scores all fucked up.
Really not a lot
Fucking
of
idiots.
opportunities. Ortiz was phenomenal. Now you're in the back end of this bullpen that's very tough for the Guardians.
Hunter Gaddis in. Deals blown away, 1-0. We looked it up, Paul. You actually had four strikeout games, which I'm amazed at. Because you were not a high strikeout guy.
I went back to Little League once Julian Spear. You know? it happened.
Bang. Bang.
When I was talking to James on one of them, it was in Seattle, and I remember getting a hit. And I hit it down the left field line, and all I could hear was Joe Torre in the dugout screaming, "Run!" because I was watching it, and it was just I was so flustered from my first 4 at bats, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, you were 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts, then a game-winning 2-run double on the 11th off of Heathcliff Slocum.
Heathcliff Slocum, remember that?
I did see that comedy, yeah. Time.
That was one of the great deals the Red Sox ever made. They traded Slocum.
Oh yeah, I do gotta do
Varitek and Lowe.
I'm gonna do some more trivia soon.
Doesn't make up for trading Babe, but it's still a good deal.
I don't think of some trivia on the spot right now.
Live that one down.
I don't think of some trivia.
So you get rid of Babe. I mean, it happened.
3-2 on Wells. Yankees need base runners.
Look at the graphics and the things we wouldn't have if they wouldn't have brought Babe to New York.
Right. And we'd have nobody to compare Judge to.
Exactly.
He looks like what's his name? Yeah. Who's the other Kelsey brother? Not Travis, the other one.
Schmidt.
Heads up. One dead.
By Jones. 1 down. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. So here is LeMahieu. 0 for 2, but 5 for his last 10. Struck out looking and tapped back to the mound. Gaddis had a 1.57 ERA last season. This year he comes into this game with a 1.14.
Up the middle.
Grounded softly to short. But he's always going to be in Yankee lore because in Game 5 of the ALCS last year, in what was such a memorable at-bat, Juan Soto took him deep in the 10th inning, and that helped the Yankees win the pennant.
That was him?
The World Series.
Oh.
No, look at it.
Why? Pig. I will say, since the Subway Series, it's not like I hate Soto less. I definitely do care a little less.
Yeah, it was a fun series. I mean, it looks so one-sided.
Trivia question with the game-tying, game-winning home runs in 20... Abadias, dude. What are you doing?
You know, those were close games.
Give me another trivia question. Oh, yo. I don't think we have Elliott. I don't think we have gotten shut out this year. Former Yankee pitched a perfect game despite being born with no hand. Well, it was Jim Abbott. It was a no-hitter, though, comedy. It wasn't a perfect game.
Sometimes that's the best thing.
Unless I'm mistaken.
27 years old.
Let me think of some trivia.
Fourth big league season. So 0-2 on Grisham.
2017, Didi Gregorius game-tying home in the first off Irvin Santana, 3-run shot. What other Yankees went deep that game in the 2017 American League wildcard game versus the Twins? You had Didi, and who else went deep? Two other guys. There was two other homers, at least. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was two. Matt's got it. Bang. And that was the first one to say both. Gardner and Judge. Yep. No, you had half of it. Yeah, Spence. I guess it kind of like gave me my pound of flesh that I needed. No, you didn't fucking say Gardner, dude. Gardner and Judge. Yankees' 09 rotation was Sabathia, Burnett, Ching-Ming Wang, Angie Pettit, and Jabba Chamberlain. I didn't say name one. You're a funny guy, man. You do crack me up. Jabba. Yeah, keep giving me trivia. I like trivia.
High in the count 3-2.
Is that mantra?
Don't think, throw hard.
Nah, man, don't split the W with him. You got it, man.
He's thinking too much.
Then who's our hitting coach?
Lined right at
well, the main dude is James Rousing. Who's the other guy?
And we'll go to the 9th inning. Guardians.
Who's our other dude? Oh, not Jabba. Hold on, so let me see what the question was. Sabathia, Burnett, Ching-Ming Wang, Andy Pettit, and... Not Sergio Mitre, right? It wasn't Hughes. Who was it? Jabba wasn't a starter in 09. Yeah, he was missed. Not by the not by the postseason he was not, but no, Jabba, I want to say Jabba started more games than he ever did in 09. Oh, is it was it Phil Hughes? Oh, okay, it was Phil Hughes. See, Hughes I associate totally with the bullpen. And then I guess Jabba went to the rotation a few weeks into the year. Because he started a good amount for wow. Now it's just good MLB show game. Every time they contact, it's very weak or hit really hard at the defender. Yeah, this game has just sucked, man. This game has sucked. So what is it? Bottom 8 now? Bottom 8th, chat? Let me fix the box score. Wow, we were just fucking hitting. Out of it. Maybe I'm a piece of shit, chat. What the hell? Alright, top 9. My post game is pretty much like set and ready to go, yo. Free tomorrow. What the hell did he do with that ball?
That was against the Dodgers.
Got a little Mark baseball. I guess you can check out the spin. practice ball.
Cool.
Tim Hill comes on for the
He's
Yankees.
posing for the camera.
Looks like he's having trouble with the pitch count.
Throwing the ball that well, you just hold that ball all day. It's just been so good to you.
He's been great.
He really has.
The top two in the Yankee rotation have been money. Rodon yesterday continuing to pitch great. And obviously Max Fried. If the All-Star game was tomorrow, they'd both be in it.
Absolutely.
Noel pinch hitting for Naylor. Fouled away. We're in the ninth inning. It's 4-0 Guardians. They scored 3 in the first and 1 in the eighth. 10 hits. Yankees 3 hits and
Up the middle. Oh my god.
pinch hit single up the middle.
Oh shit. This game really might just fucking suck, dude. It's one of those nights.
That's what Hill does. He gets ground balls.
Yeah, but we haven't hit though, Noah. Oh, word, you're going on Saturday, Black?
Sinker.
Nice. It has been a boring ass game. Trivia. Derek Jeter to walk home run in Game 4 of the 0-1 World Series. Who hit the game-tying home run in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs? Wait a second. 0-1 World Series, Mr. November homer. Who hit the game-tying home run in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs?
David Fry pinch hitting for
Tino Martinez. Tino Martinez.
righties in the ball on the dugout.
Bang. Word. I don't have any trivia, no. I am kind of fucking... Now I'm like, it's going to be alright. I'm a little irritated right now that they're losing, so I'm not in a coming up with trivia mood. But I will take trivia questions for those who have them. Give me trivia. I'll have some trivia ready for you guys tomorrow. I know, Black, yep. Center field.
Fly ball in the left center. Good jump by
Grisham was just casual as hell, man.
catch for the first out.
Proud he was a later life Yankees fan. Oh, well, Christian, man. I appreciate you saying that. I've seen every Yankee. I study this shit, man. I'll show you some of my books.
He really does. You ever go basket?
Yeah, once in a while. Unintentionally, though. It's like when I had a jab at it or something. I was afraid to be that smooth and cool out there. I might move it.
Stephen Kwan takes a strike.
So my 3 favorite Yankee books. Really, I mean, if I were to go to like the 2 that I would recommend for people to read, but like when I would read these, especially this one right here by Marty Appel, he has a couple good ones. But Pinstripe Empire, I kind of looked at this as like my fucking college in a way. Like this is a complete and total insight into the whole story of the Yankees. Almost basically read it twice. As like an adult with a true brain once. But the franchise by Feinstein's good too. Yankee Years, shout out from Central Regional High School, whom I took it from. Better off in my hands, anyways. But no, especially Pinstripe Empire and Yankee Years.
And Martinez
they get you covered.
Rice, Judge, and Bellinger.
You got all these.
Coming up in the bottom of the ninth.
Pinchers by the Tail. This is a nice little fun book to read. What do we got here? That's whatever. Maris and Mantle, I have 2 copies of these because my grandma got it. Baby Bombers, still have it, but like obviously I won't read that now. Mission 27 is good. 62 by Hoke is pretty good. This Judge book I actually never read. It's just from like Barnes & Noble. DiMaggio, I think I read that back in like high school. Inside the Empire, fucking love this book. Highly recommend it. What else do we have in here? 98 Yankees. A Jack Curry. Actually, I'm not sure if I read that one or not. I had it sent to me.
Fastball from Clark Schmidt that did not cut to the inner half.
Yeah, this is all in my library next door. Oh shit. This is really good too. Andy Martino, The Yankee Way. Highly recommend this as well. This was awesome. So yeah, those are my main Yankee books.
And he swings and misses, tipped into the glove of Wells for the second out. And now they have to deal with Ramirez.
I'm just showing you guys my whole fucking library at this point.
Look at Ramirez. We talked about him. We were talking yesterday
This
about
game's
his
fucking boring.
splits. I mean, he's
And then I have my
his career been
my Barnes and Noble
safe
Red
this
Pill
year,
section.
well over 400, hitting off left-handed pitching.
Now these ones I haven't all read. Like this one, for example, I actually have not gotten around to yet. But a classic, Power of Positive Thinking. Psych by Paul Bloom. Have not read this yet. I just got it recently because I want to read it. Compound Effect, one of the first of this genre of books I ever read. Awesome. I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Read like maybe 20 pages. This really all the finance shit in here I did not read. Rewired, a book about addiction. Read that multiple times. Jordan Peterson, Rules for Life. 12 Rules for Life. Listen to the audiobook of that. Ending over. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Read that. Think and Grow Rich. Did not finish this. I found it was kind of boring. 48 Laws of Power. My sister recommended it, and this is by, what's his name? Robert Greene, who's, I listen to a lot of the podcasts he's on. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Kind of cliche. Didn't actually, it's not very much a page turner. Thinking Fast and Slow. Have yet to read this. Power of Now. Probably at least a top 2 most influential book in my life, for sure. And then this one I have yet to read, but I'm pumped. I got this a couple months ago. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, I believe is how you say it. Who's considered like one of the... He's an emperor in Rome. I kind of knew that, but like in terms of like philosophy, he's a G. So there's my book collection, chat. That's what happens when we're fucking down 4-0 on a Wednesday night. Which I'll just rearrange my whole thing later. So I'm gonna just put these off to the side for now, and I'll get it all set up in my library once I dust them down. So they are a little bit dusty. Books flying.
You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you're allergic to the vaccine, its ingredients, or yeast. Tell your doctor.
So yeah, there's my book collection. All right, my post game's ready. Who do we got due up? At least we're gonna see another judge at bat at the very least. We got Rice, Judge, Bellinger. We're down by 4. Stranger shit has happened, chat. Stranger shit has happened. So I don't make it seem like I'm just counting this as a loss by any means. But either somebody's getting lit the hell up outside, chat, or there's some fucking serious fireworks going on. I would hate to be a pup right now. They're probably not enjoying it. Anyways, anybody kind of hype? Where were you when Dan's book club conjured a Yankee comeback from the 9th? Yeah, word. Did trivia last one. This Yankee started his 6-year. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm a big fan of this, by the way, Christian. I like these trivia questions. This Yankee started his career playing 6 seasons with the Yankees, then was traded to the Rangers, played a season with the Nationals, 7 more with the Cubs, and returned for 2. Alfonso Soriano. He was traded in the A-Rod deal. Was traded in the A-Rod deal with Joaquin Arias. Yeah. And they could have gotten Robinson Cano, the Rangers. It was one of the throw-ins, or not throw-ins, but the final pieces was between Arias and Cano, and they went with Arias. Dan, you ever read Summer 49? No, I did not. Did not. How many hits did A-Rod have in the 09 World Series? I'm not sure. Not sure, but I know he had 6 homers, 18 RBIs, hit .365.
The 11 earned runs he's allowed are more than double the 5 he allowed in all of last season. 1-0 to Rice.
Hey, here's Class A.
The strange thing, Paul, even when he is like unhittable, the Yankees seem like they're able to get to him more than most. Averages over 90 miles an hour with the cutter. And his slider comes in at 90. In the regular season,
Giolito has not been good for Boston.
6.1 ERA. But he gave a back-to-back home runs to Judge and Stanton in Game 3 of the ALCS, and then gave up the winning runs in Game 4 and took the loss.
I'm looking at the defense here. Have you ever seen a right fielder?
Dan, if you like those, you would like Make Your Bed by William McRaven. Okay.
I mean, almost on the warning track, not actually moving it.
Interesting.
He was almost down the line.
You know what I really want to read, and just because
I've never seen that kind of position from a right fielder.
Peterson recommends this like crazy. Ordinary Men. He talks about all the time. I do want to read that, but I gotta read the. I gotta get to some of those books that I still haven't gotten to first. That's part of like a bad habit. Not bad habit. I mean, you could have worse, which I have those too. But like, I'll have books to read, and I'll still go to Barnes and Noble, and I'll just fucking buy away.
Yankees have been shut out just once this season. That was April 8th at Detroit. School started that game.
Let's go, Rice.
So they're tied for the fewest shutouts in Major League Baseball with Arizona and Boston. And Arizona and Boston have not had good starts to their season. So 3-2 on Rice.
Up the middle. Oh shit! Hustle. Damn. Oh, came up the bag. Lead off single for Rice.
Made a great effort there, but was not able.
I ain't hear no bell, chat. I ain't hear no bell.
Had to come off the bag, but I didn't.
Yeah, if you guys can click like on the stream if you haven't already. Can either work 5,000 yo word.
Came off the bag.
Well, they're gonna take a look at this. Yeah. Did he come off the bag? That's the question, because
no, he didn't, dude. He didn't come off the fucking bag. Now we're just wasting time.
Against the base, I don't know. Unless there's something we're missing.
Oh, he's off.
Right there.
Yeah, he's off. My bad, Blue.
Yeah, he is away.
That's a leadoff single for Rice. Call.
Rice had to suffer through a replay like this in the sixth inning when they turned a fielder's choice into a double play. So there was separation between first and the foot, but did he get back?
Looks like Rice's foot is on the base there, and he's not quite back to touching first base. So I agree with the call of the field.
After review, the call is confirmed. The runner is safe.
Oh, safe. Yeah, work.
That's a good call by Corey Glazer.
For a second, I was like, what?
Right there in great position.
All right, chat. Stranger things have happened. We're only down by 4. Leadoff runner on. So.
In the postseason, Judge has just one hit against Clase. That was the home run. He's also walked 3 times.
Let's go, Cap. I'm gonna start a fresh recording. Screw it.
That's a base hit for Rice. 102-mile-an-hour cutter.
That's not fair. I think you broke the radar gun.
Wow.
The pitchers know when Aaron Judge gets to the plate. All of a sudden it goes to 102.
And then a 91-mile-an-hour slide. But this is a tough sport.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Anna. Yeah, I'm familiar with his like vibe kind of because I've heard about him before I bought the book, but I haven't read the book yet, so I'm pumped. I think I will like it. Like that.
The Yankees only hits from the 2-3 spots in the order. 2 by Rice, 2 by Judge. And they got him with the slider. 1 down.
Showed him 102 and then went back slider. Ended up with a good one. Very hard to dial down when you're looking for 102.
Ball received there by Hedges. Takes over for Naylor after Naylor got pinch hit for him. Here's Bellinger. Sky to left field on the run is Quan toward the line. He's out there, and it bounces into the seats for a double.
All right.
Double for Bellinger.
Second and third, chat. Double for Bellinger. Drops in.
Way over in left center field. Could not get to it. Bellinger puts it in play, and now
Low leverage Judge. I wouldn't really call this exactly high leverage. I mean,
4-run. I'm sorry. You need one more.
He could have a 500-foot homer. They were still losing by 2.
Boy, he couldn't have thrown that any better, Paul.
Yeah, that's
I mean, it is high leverage. It's not like fucking
when the guy is playing that far over in the
heart
gap.
racing clutch moment. Let's go, Goldie.
Schmidt. 1-on-1 right by him. Obviously, the Guardians play the infield back. They'll give up that run at third to get me out. Goldschmidt this year with runners in scoring position, hitting .415. Second and third. Two on Goldschmidt.
Jazz on deck. Bro. Man, did we take a lot of strike threes right down the dick today, dude? Holy shit. What the hell's up with that? Yeah, he's fucking hungover / still drunk.
Just don't have time to react as a hitter.
Anyways.
Any kind of movement on a pitch that hard.
So here's Chisholm. 0-1. And the backswing got Hedges.
Bro, I hate this fucking sound effect they play.
Clase does not have the movement on his cutter that Mariano had, but to put it into perspective, Mariano was, 95, 96 at his best with a ton of movement, where Clase was, it's 100.
Would this be the first time we gotten shut out this season, chat? Oh, it's awesome, E-Time. It's awesome. Ask me again tomorrow, I'll give you a better answer. Oh, we have? Okay. When was the first one? You may not remember, but okay. Thank you, though. That's certainly don't remember.
Foul ball.
Shut down Detroit. That rings a bell. Sounds about right. Yep. In the tundra. 0-2-1 Jazz. Oh, awful weather that was, dude. Awful.
Second and third, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 4-0 Guardians.
Give me bases loaded somehow. Give me bases loaded.
Much more for a lefty, obviously, than a righty. But still, I mean, a guy that can get it up there at 102 to 103 at times, and then has a good slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider. And that'll do it. The Yankees get shut off only the second time this year in the ninth inning.
So the Yanks lose game 2. Series is all tied up. We'll go for the series win tomorrow with 3 on the bump. You know what, man? Shit happens. Just kind of a shitty night. It was a boring-ass game. And overall just a game that was ass. Yanks lose. They get shut out. Second time this season. But you know what? It's all good shit. It's all good. We'll be back tomorrow. I do want to say I appreciate you guys being here. Obviously, it was not the most entertaining stream given the game. But you guys are the best. And it was fun kicking it with you. And I hope to do the same tomorrow. We will be back. So hope to see you guys back here. But yeah, shout out my guy, Morgan, moderating as always, my homie. Good luck tomorrow, by the way, Morgan. Everybody wish Morgan luck. Got a job interview tomorrow morning. But yeah, love you guys to death. Appreciate you. Shout out Luna as well, moderating the chat, all my homies. And appreciate you guys. Oh, E-Time's first time tuning in. Hope to see you tomorrow, brother. Welcome. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Let's go, Yanks.